Hi, fellow geniuses. It is me, Tails Workshop, and today I'm with a very special guest. Say hello.
Hey guys, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog, fastest thing alive and the coolest dude out there. Yeah! Haha!
Yep, that's him. Hey, Bang, a bar original says, Yo, Tails, I'm a Bang. Hello.
I think it's a bong. I think it's like
Oh,
that.
I'm so sorry.
Or maybe it's a bond. Maybe the G is silent.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think the G is silent, so it's a
Jorge
bond.
says hello.
Oh, hi!
Yeah, so how this is gonna go is just them asking us questions.
Yeah, you can ask your question to me.
Oh, yeah. And I pulled them all up here. So they're kind of pinned.
No, I'm just looking at the chat, Tails.
Jorge says, Sup, Sonic?
It's up to you, Jorge.
No, but, we're here, for you to ask questions and we'll answer them.
Yep. Just, you can shoot in rapid fire if you want to. I'm a fast guy. Everything's gotta be speedy for me.
Alright, to Sonic, have you met Mario after the Olympic Games of Tokyo 2020?
Yeah, I did. Behind the scenes, Mario and I are actually really close. We weren't even really rivals back in the 90s. Like, we didn't really hate each other. It was just kind of a marketing ploy we came up with.
So publicity stunt, I guess.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. That's how I got in Smash Bros.
I wanna
Sonic,
be
how
in
do you
Smash
feel?
Bros.
How do you and Mario feel about Chris Pratt and Devin Mack? Let's see here. Well, I know Mario's a very optimistic guy, so he's not too harsh on Chris Pratt. Mario is very supportive of everybody. So even though Chris Pratt didn't really put too much effort into the performance, he had a slight Brooklyn accent. Mario was honored to be portrayed by such a prolific actor. And as for Devin Mack, well, he does sound like me. Um, I don't really have anything against the guy. It's pretty cool to have someone portraying me on Netflix.
Cool. You got your response from Sonic the Hedgehog. And now I will be reading all of the other questions. I love this part. Anyways, just your boy EJ246 says, Hi, Sonic and Tails, aka my favorite boy.
Aw, look, there's some love for you, Tails.
I know. It's Ben Schwartz, dude.
No, well, if you're talking about Ben Schwartz,
Oh, that's the movie Sonic voice actor.
well, I mean, he sounds cool, but honestly, not as cool as me. So, yeah, I don't really think that Ben did a bad job. He sounds cool, just, not my level of cool.
Always with the ego.
Hey, that's not true. I don't have an ego.
Uh-huh.
Don't act like that, Tails. You know I'm cool. If I wasn't
Never
cool,
said
you
you
wouldn't be
weren't.
following me around the way you do.
I don't follow you, man.
Sure you don't, Tails. Sure you don't.
See, you're agreeing with me.
And you call yourself the smart one.
Whatever. A bong says, a bong awaiting video calls app settings all languages by Yukon. What?
Oh, look, there's another question.
Terrell Johnson says, Hi, Tails and Sonic. How's it going?
Well, it's going pretty good for me. How about you, Tails?
Same here. Chaos Inferno says, What toppings do you like on your guys' pizza? And also, hi, Blitzel.
Well, as everyone knows, I like chili dogs, so I like having pepperoni on my pizza.
I like just plain cheese pizza.
Really? Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Ooh. Brandon Martin says, Two Tails, since you're super smart, how many languages can you speak? I can speak Whacker, I can speak Chow, I can, speak English, Spanish, yeah, those four.
Hey, looks like we got another question. This one's to me. From
Yeah,
Hayden
I'll
Richardson
read it.
says, okay,
I want
fine.
to read it. Link says, To Sonic, have you met Link from The Legend of Zelda? Or Ocarina of Time? Yeah.
Ocarina of Time. No, I have not met that incarnation of Link. I met the one from Twilight Princess, and I met the one from Breath of the Wild. So no, I have not met the one from Ocarina of Time. I'd like
Here's your
to.
answer. I'd like to as well. She sounds cool. Anyways, just your boy EJ246 says, Ooh, it's another one for me. What would it be like if you never got bullied? Huh. I do wonder that sometimes. I
Well,
mean,
I mean, if you never got bullied, you wouldn't have
we
met
wouldn't,
me.
yeah, we wouldn't be here right now. So, I guess I could withstand being bullied again if it meant meeting Sonic again.
Here's another one for you. How do you feel about Two Tails? This is from Blitzo, or Blitz, because the O's silent.
It says Bitso.
No, it's Blitzo, or Blitz. O silent.
Look how it's written.
Yeah,
Bitso.
I think it's a misspell. All right,
Typo.
Tails, you got to read it.
Have I ever met my gender bent counterpart? No, I have not.
You have one?
Tailsco, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh crap, I missed this.
So,
Bitso says, how do you feel about having two tails?
how do you feel about it, Tails?
I mean, they've just been here. They've just existed with me, so I mean I feel good, I guess.
Yeah, and you want to have that cool little trick where you can fly with them. Albeit
That's
for a short amount of
true.
time. Here we
And I
go.
can carry you with it.
Here's another question. This one's for me.
Have you watched Hell of a Boss, Sonic?
Yeah, I've seen Hell of a Boss. I've watched it with Blaze before. Pretty good show.
I like it.
Oh, you seen it too?
I reacted to one of the episodes.
Oh, cool. Next time you gotta invite me. And we'll bring Blaze along too.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Seems like the questions have slowed down a little bit. And you know me. I can't stand it when things get slow.
Yeah.
Always
Maybe
gotta
welcome
keep
in.
on moving. Huh?
Oh, Link says to both. Have you met the Freedom Planet crew?
Wait a minute. Are you talking about, I think her name was Lilac? She's like this purple echidna lady?
I only know of 3 echidnas.
Because if you're talking about Lilac, no, I haven't met her, but she does seem like she's a really solid person. She does kind of the same thing I do. You know, protects people, fights for everyone's freedom, and probably smashes a few bad guys along the way. Like I do.
I've only met Takal, Knuckles, and Shade. I haven't met this Lilac person.
Got another one for you, Tails.
But anyways, Brandon Martin says, to me, if you got bullied, what if Shadow saved you instead of Sonic? Huh. No clue. Maybe I'd replace Rouge on Team Dark. That's weird. Oh, okay. That's something I need to think about. Anyways, Bitso says to both, how does this work? A two-tailed fox and a fast hedgehog. Yeah, we get that a lot.
So how does it work being a fast hedgehog, and how does it work being a two-tailed fox? Well, I'll tell you, it works pretty well for me. I mean, in the blink of an eye, I can cross, gosh knows how many miles, man.
Yeah, and being a two-tailed fox as myself, I can fly.
Also, just like my old theme song says, don't blink, don't think, just go, 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 go.
Gotta fly high.
No, it's gotta go fast.
No.
Yes.
No.
Hey, look, we got another question. To Sonic
Okay,
and Tails, why do you? Why do we what?
I think they mistyped.
Probably.
Anyways, Brandon Martin says to me, in Sonic Prime, there was Tails 9, but his tails are robotic tails. But what would happen if you actually had 9 tails instead of 2? Naruto! I'd be Karam!
Well, there's your answer.
I'd be the 9-tailed beast!
He'd be a nine-tails beast helping Naruto.
Are you gonna finish that croissant?
What about Mila and even Carol? Are they from the same game as Lilac? Oh, yeah, I googled it, and yeah, nope. We've met not a single member of Team Lilac. The Freedom Crew, we've met none of them.
Maybe we'll meet them in the future.
Possibly.
But from Just Your Boy, EJ246 says to both of us actually, why do you two like too much chili dogs and mints?
You want to answer first, Tails?
I'll answer for my mints. My
Well,
mints.
yeah.
They kind of like it's a win-win situation. I like them and they give me good breath.
And
Win-win.
as for me, chili dogs are just the best. Like, have you ever had a chili dog before? Man. Actually, I
could
could
I
go
not
for a
have?
chili dog now.
A bong like Sonic. That's great.
Yeah, it is pretty great.
Did you know there's a restaurant named after you? It's
Actually,
a
I don't
Sonic
believe it's named
Cafe.
after me. Oh, that one. I thought you meant Sonic the restaurant.
Well, yeah. I mean, it has the same name, but it's not named after you.
Okay, let's
But
see here.
it is still pretty cool.
Hey, Tails, there's a question for you.
Okay, let me see. Well, ooh. Brandon asks, how do you not get brain freeze from having so much mint ice cream? Who told you about my mint ice cream?
Oh,
Anyways,
come on, Tails. You have an addiction to mints.
whatever, man. Blitzo says to Sonic, how fast do you hit the gritty?
Faster than you could ever see. You wouldn't even know I hit the gritty.
Oh my god. It could look like he was standing still and he was hitting the gritty.
Exactly. You wouldn't even see an after image of me. I move that fast.
That's true. I mean, you have to have special equipment to see Sonic moving at his fastest.
Okay, let's see here. Hayden said that we missed his questions, but he asked about Mila and Carol, and I said we haven't met any members of the Freedom Crew. And then he said something about probably with Knuckles as Team Sonic. Well, I mean, obviously we know Knuckles. Knuckles is part of Team Sonic, but yeah, no, we have not met a single member of the crew from Freedom Planet. They do seem very reminiscent of us, but to this day, we have not met a single member of them. Maybe someday.
Yeah, not to our knowledge. But anyways, sorry if we missed your questions. It's not that we're neglecting them. It's just yeah. Jorge says Sonic is cool.
Well,
agree.
yeah, I'm so cool. Hey, Tails.
Terrell Johnson says, "Two tallest, two tails. How was your plane? My plane is fine. My baby is fine.
You spend way too much time with that plane.
Whatever, man. Glizzy Gobbler. Anyways, Brandon says to Sonic and Sonic Boom, Eggman once had your speed until he lost it. Why not give Tails your speed so he can run and fly as fast as you?
Well, actually, we experimented with that once, and it was actually pretty disastrous. Tails was pretty terrified when he was as fast as me.
Yeah, Sonic's been having that speed ever since he was like a hoglet. I mean, if you just disposed to me like automatically, it would take some time to adjust to.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time to adjust to moving way faster than the speed of light, okay?
Bro
Believe me,
breaks the
it was a
sound
bad
barrier
idea.
with the stump of his foot. Like, have you seen him tapping his foot?
Yeah. A casual jog to me is
Is a
faster
jog
than
around the
any.
earth.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, let's see here. We got another one. To Sonic. This is from Just Your Boy.
did did you ever meet Eggman before he was evil?
Huh. No. I actually didn't know there was a point where Eggman wasn't evil.
Oh well, Mr. Tinkerer.
Oh, well, I'm not
Mr.
talking
Tinker
about Mr.
exists.
Tinker. That's different. I think he's talking about did ever meet Eggman before he was evil. See, that was after he was already evil.
Well, yeah, but he was kind of good for a while.
Right, but it still doesn't answer the question. Mr. Tinker was after Eggman was already established as, well, a rotten egg. Here we go, Tails. Another question for
Okay.
you.
Ooh, another one for me. Cool. Brandon says, if Eggman created Metal Sonic, what would you do if he created a Metal Tails? Hmm. Who knows? I don't actually know how to answer that.
Well, knowing Tails, he'd probably be a little bit flattered, but he'd probably also try to make his own to show off his brain.
No. I would be interested in it, but like, of course we'd have to take it down and stuff, so it doesn't destroy all of Mobius, but yeah.
Don't act like you wouldn't want to make your own robotic counterpart, Tails.
Oh, it's not like I don't want to, but still, I don't need it going out of control. No,
Fair point. So we got
that's
another
not what I
question
need.
from Hayden Richardson.
Oh, to Sonic. From Link, of course. Why does your voice actor, Roger Craig Smith, sound different in Sonic Frontiers?
Well, the reason why he sounds different is honestly because the game had a darker and more serious tone. I mean, having a really high pitched voice doesn't really convey seriousness, you know? Like, my voice is kind of high, kind of a little bit nasally, too. So, to make things seem a lot more intense, he lowered the pitch of his Sonic voice. Hope that answers your question.
Yeah, being turned into a cyber ghost is, really depressing.
And considering the fact that, we were facing completely planetary destruction threats.
Those Titans were scary.
Well, I have to admit they were pretty scary, but I did what I do best. I took him down supersonic style.
As always. Abong says you're cool, Sonic.
Aw, thanks, Aban. You know I'm cool. Also, Tails, we got another question.
Oh, Jorge says to Sonic. Meets Fleetway Supersonic.
Oh, that guy. Huh. Well, I am familiar with the Fleetway version of me. He's kind of a jerk. Like, really, really mean. I've seen the way that he bullied his Tails. I really don't like that guy. He's like me, but like completely unlikable and no way cool. As for his super
Completely
form,
evil.
this guy is murderous and psychotic. If he had his way, he'd kill everybody, probably including me, as if he could ever succeed.
Yeah, almost everyone's completely failed trying to kill you.
I mean, I'm pretty impressive, I might have to say so myself.
That's true, yeah. But anyways, Mr. Sponge Plush says hello. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay, just your boy. EJ246 says to both of us, when was the last time you saw your classic selves? Do you think you two will see them again?
Well, I know for me, the last time I saw my classic self was around the events of Sonic Forces towards the end. A little
Same.
bit after that, they went back to their home, dimension or wherever they are. And yeah, about last time. And maybe, I mean, our lives are pretty weird. There's a good chance we'd see them again.
Yeah, being sentient animals, I suppose. Yeah, our lives do get a little hectic sometimes. But anyways, Brandon Martin asks, to you, Sonic, have you ever thought about raising have you ever thought about using your overpowered Archie powers to easily take down all your rivals like Eggman, Shadow, and the others?
No way. That'd be too boring. Being able to just defeat everybody with just like the snap of my finger? No way. I want things to be fun. One of my favorite things is fun. I love fun, freedom, and running. If I could just defeat all my enemies, what would be the point?
Yeah, no. The Archie versions of us are literally gods. I don't I don't understand it.
Got another question, Tails.
Oh yeah. Link says, what about in Generations?
Well, that was way, way before Sonic Forces, man. That was the first time we met our classic counterparts.
Yeah, that's true. But anyways, Blitzo asks, I uploaded a video of you, Sonic, Tails. Look at it. It's funny. Well,
We need a link to it, wouldn't we?
yeah, we would. We would need a link to it. Mr. SpongeBob says, I am doing a Halloween video tomorrow. I need a Knuckles voice actor. Do you know anyone who could do Knuckles?
I don't. What about
Well,
you?
I do. I don't think that he would voice for a random person, though. I'm sorry.
We got another question.
Brandon Martin says, to Sonic, of course. Obviously, being a super fast hedgehog is not easy. Tails may not be fast, but he can reach. What? But
Can you
can
teach
reach
it? Can you
you?
teach Tails how to run properly? See, the thing
It
is, it's not
says
about running.
reach.
I know, but I'm pretty sure he means teach. See, the thing is, Tails runs just fine. It's just that he doesn't have my innate super speed. It's an ability I was born with. It's not a thing that you can just, oh, you have a proper technique, and then all of a sudden you can
I
run
mean,
at,
you kind
like
of
Mach
do have a
5.
technique.
Yeah, but it doesn't make you run faster, believe
It
me.
does, because, like, Classic Sonic runs with his hands, with his arms out in front of him, you know? That's why
Yeah.
you're faster than him, because you let your arms go back. If he let his arms go to the back of him, he could run as fast as you. I swear.
Tails, that's just a thing. It's a stylistic thing. That has nothing to do with it.
You
Remember,
never
I
know.
am Classic Sonic, but grown up.
I'm a big kid now.
I mean, honestly, I started with my arms behind my back because it looked cooler.
That's fair.
I mean, I look like a little dorky nerd with my arms like that. So weird. Why did I think that was even cool?
I mean, you were young back then.
Yeah, I was pretty young.
Bledsoe says, to me, how does your video about Tails and Amy and Shadow, what do you see about that? My, my universe of Shadow, he has the flu. He couldn't make it to his own stream, sadly. Oh, another one. Brandon Martin says, to me, has Sonic ever fallen asleep from you telling him the designs of your...
Look, I can answer this one. Look, I am a big, guy about not wanting to stay still. And it could get kind of boring, but look, I would never disrespect Tails by falling asleep on him. That's just rude.
Especially when I'm describing my favorite creation of all time.
Tech is very important to Tails. It's one of his passions. I could never do that to him.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem, pal.
Terrell Johnson says, to Sonic, is Jet a friend or foe?
He's definitely a foe. The way that
Yeah,
Jet acts is it's like me, but
but worse.
somehow worse. Yeah, he's much more conceited than I am. Bigger ego too.
He does anything to win.
Even
But with
cheat.
Sonic, he tries to win, but not too hard.
All right, Tails, got another question for you.
Ooh. Wolf Reacts says, do you know the number omega? If you do, omega is absolutely infinite. Yeah. His number, I guess his full name is E123 omega, but I don't see how that's relevant. I don't know how to answer this question.
Well,
Yeah. Let's just get.
sometimes you can't answer every question, but that's okay. We can always go on to the next one.
That's true. But there's still more time for them to write more. Anyways, just yo boy EJ246 says, to both, what would it be like if you met Sans and Papyrus from Undertale? I feel
Oh,
like you and Sans would get along.
no way. I'm not. I am not anything like that annoying pun-making skeleton.
I wouldn't call you annoying, but you do like to make puns.
Yeah, but I'm actually funny. He's not. And
Sometimes he can be funny.
as
But
for
Papyrus, I
Papyrus,
like Papyrus.
he reminds me of Waluigi.
No!
Don't you say no. He does. Tall, lanky, and that voice does really sound like Waluigi.
Oh my gosh, I found something on social media. It was of Sans and Papyrus. And Papyrus was like, Sans, it's spooky month. Are you ready for spooky month? Yes, I'm ready for spooky month. Anyways, to me. Ooh, cool. By Blitzo. Can I be a voice actor? Who do you need? I'm not I'm on it. Um um there are certain protocols you have to do for that, but my server is in my community tab. You could check it out. But anyways, to Sonic from Brandon. You once had to babysit a chow in the chow garden. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did it hurt when the chow pulled on your nose?
Well,
Ouch.
to be fair, chows are pretty small, but they're kind of strong for little guys. I'd probably say it was around a 6 or a 7.
Yikes.
Yeah. Don't underestimate chows, Tails. Those little guys can really hurt you if they want to.
My chow twister doesn't pull my nose. Or my ears. Or my tail. Tails. Sometimes
You
I
haven't
even
been on the
forget that I
receiving
have
end
one
of
tail.
Shadow's chow. Penumbra when she's mad?
Penumbra? Oh,
I
jeez.
have. Ow. I don't want to think about that.
She's scary sometimes.
You said it.
Anyways, Wolf React says, did you know I am the ultimate fighter? No. Oh
Ugh.
god, I can
It's like
hear
another
a shadow
Shadow.
stomping from a mile away.
Oh no. If Shadow winds up in this call, chat, whatever this is, we're going to be in so much trouble. I don't want to hear him. Ugh.
Oh god.
When Shadow starts, he never stops. He's going to
He
keep on
never does.
complaining.
Yeah, yeah, let's just move on.
No one gets Shadow worked up. This will be the longest stream ever.
Yes, oh god, indeed. Ooh, yay. Just your boy, EJ246 says to me, whatever happened to your teapup? Me personally, I don't know. I haven't been able to find it. Haven't been able to find it since then. kind of miss the little guy. I might have to build another one. But, anyways, Wolf reacts says Shadow is nothing compared to me.
Oh no. Stop saying his name! You're gonna get
summon
Shadow in
him.
here!
Brandon asks, how come you never introduced Tails to Sonia and Manic?
Yeah, a lot of people keep on asking about Sonia and Manic, and I don't have a brother and sister, a green hedgehog and a pink one named Sonia and Manic. So that's why I never introduced Tails to them, because I don't have siblings. I don't know where people get this idea that I do.
Yeah, he's
I'm an
from
only
a different
child.
universe. He's not from the main timeline. Link asks, to both, what do you think about Styx the Badger from Sonic Boom?
Well, Styx is
Styx
very...
is Styx.
Yeah, Styx is Styx. She's kind of,
She's bat crazy.
Whoa, I thought you said we couldn't swear on here, Tails.
I didn't say it.
Yeah, kind of what Tails said. Styx is nuts. Literally, she's completely insane.
She's bat scoop crazy.
If you've ever heard any of her inane theories, you'd understand what we're talking about.
Yeah, no, if you're there in person. No, it's worse in person.
Here we go. This is from Blitz to
to
Sonic. How is
How
Shadow? Because it's a typo apparently. How is Shadow? Not good.
Shadow's yeah.
Shadow is pretty upset right now. First of all, he ran out of coffee grounds, so
Jesus.
he had to wake up without coffee this morning. And Shadow likes to just straight up eat coffee beans and
with a spoon, right?
Burning hot. No, he eats it out of the bag and then he drinks hot water right afterwards to wash it down.
That's disgusting. What
You're telling me.
What about his throat? Ugh. Anyways, Brandon says, who do you think is more crazy? Ooh, that's a good question. Styx or Rosie? Well, Styx is crazy, but she's not murder crazy like Rosie is, so I'm gonna have to say Rosie is crazier.
You know, it's funny, everyone acts like Rosie the Rascal is a different person than Amy. That was just a nickname Amy had when we first met. I used to call her Rosie the Rascal.
Okay. I had a feeling. But anyways, Blitzo says, banned him for coffee.
Ban
him from coffee.
Ban Shadow from coffee? Dude, banning Shadow from coffee is like banning me from chili dogs. It's never gonna happen.
Banning Shadow from coffee beans is banning us from life.
Yeah. Shadow without coffee is a very scary thing, okay? Very scary. You do not want to see it.
Ooh, okay. To Sonic from Brandon. When's the last time you kissed Amy?
I never kissed Amy. What are you guys talking about?
Yet again, this is a different universe of Sonic. He is with Blaze.
Yeah, I'm with Blaze. I never kissed Amy. This is a really weird one, Tails.
Pretty weird.
Do you even want to read that one, Tails?
Okay, I'll just do it. You know what? Wolf React says, Tails, would you rather eat 1,000 worms or stay in... Next question. Just your point. You say two worse things. Says to Sonic. How are you doing with Scourge?
Scourge? You mean Mucus the Hedgehog?
Not
Don't even
Mucus
talk
the
about
Hedgehog.
that guy. I hate dealing with Scourge. He's literally me, but green. Next question.
Okay, to you. Again, if you're with Blaze, what happened to Silver?
Oh, Silver? Well, first of all, Silver never came to the past in my universe, so yeah. There is no Silver that, at least that I know of.
Hmm. Okay, I already read that one. Terrell Johnson asks, ooh, to both of us, have we ever met Gadget? Yes, we've met Gadget. He's in Sonic Forces.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, yeah. We met Gadget. I don't like talking about him because it's kind of awkward.
Yeah, it is a little awkward. But anyways,
Hayden Richardson said that we missed his question again. What question are you talking about?
you what question?
We answered the one about have you ever? Oh, do you ever think about Sticks the Badger? Okay, so that's the question we missed. Do we ever think about Sticks the Badger? Not particularly.
Maybe they're asking that because you kind of sound like Roger Craig Smith, Sonic.
I don't really ever think about Sticks. You know, she. I mean, it's not that I don't think of
Sticks is
Sticks as a
Sticks.
friend. It's just
Let's just leave it at that.
she doesn't really leave much of an impression on me. No, you
But
read that.
anyways, Blitzo asks, to you, are you in movie Sonic Brothers?
Nope, he's just me from a different universe.
Yep.
Okay, so okay. Then what question is the question? We don't talk about Scourge. Is that a question? I thought that
That's a
was a statement.
statement. Until they reply, I'll just keep answering questions. Brandon says, if Sonic is with Blaze, are you with anyone special? Not right now.
Oh, here's another one, Tails. Man, they're really getting you about romance, huh?
Just your boy EJ246 says, do I have a crush on anyone?
Well, do you, Tails?
Yes,
Do
Tails, tell us now.
you?
No, no, I have a crush on my mechanical genius and my mince. That's who.
Okay, let's see here.
Mm.
Oh, Wolf reacts.
Oh yeah,
Here we
Wolf
go.
Reacts says, Sonic, I guess this. If I guess this correctly, you are the best. I guess you're my favorite color. I guess your favorite color is red or blue.
Guilty as charged. I mean, I love the color blue because it reminds me of me. And then red sneakers. Red and blue go great together, man. I mean,
Actually,
why do
they
you think
do.
Mario has it? And Spider-Man. And Superman. And Captain America. There's a lot of red and blue out there.
Ooh, another person. Chaos Inferno asks, Sonic, what shoes do you like to wear the most?
My frictionless shoes. Duh. They're my absolute favorite. Why do you think I always have them on?
But, like, why not have friction? What if you slip and fall on your face?
Well, the frictionless shoes are the way they don't get destroyed while I'm running at, top speed.
That's fair.
The friction is what destroys the shoes, Tails.
True. Okay. To me, is it the plane? Yes, my baby is the plane.
I've seen him on little dates with his plane. It's kind of weird.
We don't
Tails.
talk about that. Anyways, Brandon Martin says, if there was a girl fox named Mint, would you date her?
Well, would
I'm
you?
not that enthusiastic about mints, but
Tails,
mean,
do you remember that one time we did the
every-
Q&A and Eggman was asking what that smell was, and we found out you ate
that's a
4
canonical
tins
can, not
of
a
mint?
Oh my goodness.
Thomas Mellon says, play Sonic World. So you mean Sonic Lost World?
No, it's a fan made game.
Oh. I mean, I guess we could do that some other time.
Eat, eat butt, smoke, plant. Two tails. I love my Sonic plushie. I think Okay. To both of us, who do you like more, George Washington or Donald Trump? No, we're not getting into politics.
I'm sorry, but I'm allergic to politics. You're about to make me break out in hives.
Yeah, me too. Even for my genius, I no. Sonic and Alex Thorne from Tail Twister. No, I don't. No, I have not seen anything from Tail Twister. Anyways, Brandon Martin says to me, "Do you ever walk back to Cosmos Tree and water it every once in a while?"
You okay, Tails? You're sounding a little choked up.
Yeah, I mean, I do. Yeah, I do. I do. I,
Whoa, whoa. It's okay, little buddy. Everything's gonna be fine.
Cosmo.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about Cosmo, guys. Tails is still really messed up about the whole thing. I think we should read another question.
Whatever, man. What's up, says Sonic? Hey, you know I love Sonic. You blue from blue. English.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely blue. I'm blue. Dabba dee
Dabba dee
dabba
dabba
die.
die.
I love that song.
Got him. Okay, just your boy EJ246 says, have you two met any alternate counterparts of yourselves?
I have. There've been a handful of them.
Our movie selves. I've met my movie self.
I'm definitely cooler than my alternate counterparts. You can guarantee that one.
Thank you, Lord Grimm. I appreciate it.
Oh, here we go. This is from Lord Grimm. You missed his question.
Oh, hello guys. How have you been? We've been great.
Yeah, I mean, I just got back from a run. That's why Tails started this so late. I mean, for me, and a run has got to be a couple hours.
Yeah.
And I am famished. I'm so hungry.
Well, we can go get chili dogs after this.
You said the magic word. Chili dogs.
All right. Teal Sonic, Bluey, and you, Sonic brothers.
No, we're not.
No, please no. To
Jamie
me,
from Sonic and Tails pals. Who?
oh, okay. No, it's another YouTube channel. Anyways, from Brandon, has Sonic ever used your tails as a blanket for sleep? In the Sonic movie, yes, but not in our universe, no. What's our favorite music from Terrell Johnson?
Well, I like, rock music. I'm Sonic, duh. And I also love some of the music from our games. I love Reach for the Stars from Sonic Colors.
I like Live and Learn. That's one of my favorite songs. I like Amy's song and Rouge's song. To me, will I ever play Sonic Superstars? See, this is what I mean. Maybe.
Tails can't play Sonic Superstars at the moment. He's having a few tech problems.
Yeah, sadly. Lord Grimm says chili dogs are delicious. Delicious?
Okay,
Delicious.
Hayden Richardson says, I don't want to talk about Charmy and the Chaotix crew. Well, then don't talk about Charmy and the Chaotix crew.
Yeah, Charmy's a bit eccentric. To Sonic from Woods Out into Sonic, it made me cry.
Well, that's either a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it.
Who knows? Brandon Martin says, I remember that Sonic can play the guitar. Can you play any instrument? Probably an electric piano. Who knows? A guitar. Who knows?
Really, I thought you've been pretty killer on the drums.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Wait, Tails, we do that here?
What?
We're gonna put people in timeout for mentioning other channels?
I'm gonna get put in timeout if I talk about. No, you won't.
Can Sonic and Alex from Tail Twister play Would You Rapture?
Would you, Raptor?
I mean, Tail Twister. Do you even know them?
No. I would like to get
Sonic
to know
and
them.
Alex. We're not Sonic and Alex from Tail Twister. We're a completely different Tails and Sonic. Well, this is Tails Workshop Tails, and I'm I'm just a Sonic. I really
I'm
don't
just
know
a
what my
Sonic, I
title
just
is.
exist.
I'm just a Sonic. I'm just here. I'm just here with my good buddy Tails from Tails Workshop.
Yeah. To Sonic, why do you always run away from Amy? From Lord Grim?
Well, see, the thing is, I run away from Amy because I don't really have any romantic interest in Amy. It's not that Amy's,
And she's scary.
Yeah, Amy can be pretty scary, especially with that Pico Pico hammer.
Sometimes she
know?
gets. Yeah, she gets close to catching you sometimes.
Did you guys know that she can break into the death egg with that thing? That's horrifying.
Yeah, it's quite scary.
Oh, Hayden Richard said it's Would You Rather. So
Yeah, I
would
was
you
correcting
play Would You Rather with Sonica and Alex from Tail Twister? That depends.
If they're up to it, I'm not gonna.
If they're up to
press
it,
them.
I guess we could, but it's better that we don't ask them like that. Like, we put pressure on them, they're gonna probably block us.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, to me and you, who would win the most in rock paper scissors? Well, Sonic's kind of predictable in rock paper scissors.
Yeah. I prefer going with scissors because they're sharp like my quills.
Mm-hmm. That's why I always pick rock.
Yeah. Then again, whenever we play with Knuckles, he always goes for rock. So just go with paper.
Yeah, always with paper.
Let's see here. Wolf reacts as a question.
Well, okay. Sonic, if Shadow the Hedgehog beat you in a fight in his game, how the world did you survive?
Well, first of all, that was kind of a
Ooh, is that
it's
a
a
special
diverging
guest I
thing.
see?
It's kind of a diverging thing, so it's different instances. So just because there's a game ending doesn't mean that really happened, So that's a plausibility that he could have done that to me. Oh,
hi,
hello.
Shadow! Great, you guys got Shadow here. I
Oh
told
my.
you guys kept mentioning him, he'd show up.
Yes, hello, Sonic. Hello, Tails.
Hey.
So, what have I missed?
Shadow.
Multiple questions.
Yes,
They've been
hello,
talking
Hedgehog.
about you.
Well, what about?
Well, they were talking about if you beat me in your game, how am I still, fine? How am I still alive, I guess?
Well, I'll just say this. Multiverse theory is a bitch.
Well, there you go, guys.
Language!
There's your
Jesus
answer from
Christ.
Shadow himself. Multiverse theory.
Anytime I'm
God.
present, that stream will instantly turn into a rated T program.
Stop, please.
Blitzo asks,
Blitzo
"Can I
says,
join your
can I
Discord?"
join the
voice chat?"
Discord?
We are actually not in a Discord
We're not
voice
on
chat.
Discord, yeah.
Yeah, we're not.
No.
We're just here on StreamYard.
Chaos Inferno says, Sonic, you already copied and pasted this one.
No, I've already answered that. My frictionless shoes, they are my favorite. They're comfortable, they're stylish, and man, oh man, do they never wear out when I run.
Yep, designed by yours truly. Anyways, Jorge says, sup, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Ah, yes. Hello, Jorge. I'm not gonna say your last name because I'm not particularly Spanish.
Hey, Shadow, that
Yes.
reminds me, there was a guy in here. He said that he could beat you in a fight.
That's
how this whole
true.
thing started.
Says who?
Let's see here. What was his name again? Tails? Oh, Wolf Reacts. He said he
Hello,
could take you
Lord
in a
Grimm. I
fight.
see you there.
Oh, Lord Grimm says, hello there, Ultimate Lifeform.
Hello, Lord Grimm.
Shadow Sound Emerald Masters channel? Shadow, are you
yeah,
from Emerald Masters? Because I don't think you
Shadow
are.
sounds like the Emerald Masters person.
Oh, me? Oh, well,
Oh no,
I
Sonic.
suppose I'll take it as a compliment.
Oh, 𝕒𝕤𝕤, I ban you from. Oh yeah, we talked about you in
to
your
Shadow,
coffee
I ban you
addiction.
from coffee
Why must you ban me from coffee?
because you're
It's the only
addicted.
way I can ever get up in the morning.
That's true, anyways. Terrell Johnson says to Shadow, "Is Black Doom is your enemy?"
So is Black Doom your enemy, Shadow? You know your
Jesus
dad.
Is Black
Christ.
Doom my enemy? I would have to give a very firm yes.
Isn't he your dad? Don't you have two dads?
Hey,
Well, technically, yes.
Gay! No, I'm kidding. Classic Sonic says to Shadow, "What do you think about Princess Peach?" Oh, not him revving up his.
Shadow, what do
No.
you think about Princess Peach, Daisy,
Daisy,
Rosalina,
Rosalina, and
Pauline?
Mayor Pauline. I like Pauline.
Well, typically I would tend to go for something more towards Peach or Daisy, but I will have to admit, Rosalina and Mayor Pauline do have quite the good looks. Although
Rosalina is so
although
fine.
I must say I do tend to prefer Pauline's fashion choices.
Yeah, I like Pauline's fashion. Is it because she wears a red? Is it because she wears dark red, Shadow?
It might be.
Knew it. Ooh, for us this
Personally,
time.
I always got along better with Daisy.
Daisy, yeah, Daisy's nice. But to me and Sonic, if we were both to fight each other, who would win? I think it's kind of obvious.
Me. I would win. Duh.
Wow.
Tails is
Wow.
a pacifist.
Wow.
Tails, you're a
Jeez.
pacifist, aren't you?
Well, you have to remember about the whole chaos incident.
I hate
Shadow,
you.
we're not
Shadow,
talking
we
about
don't
the
talk
chaos
about that.
incident.
Oh no, I was referring back in what, 2006?
Nope.
When
Oh,
was
We don't talk about that.
when
We
was
don't talk
Sonic
about
Adventure a thing?
Oh, that was the early
Oh.
2000s. Look, we're not talking about the
Oh.
chaos incident. Okay, that
Oh.
was a bad time for Tails. He's got
Oh.
PTSD, man.
Oh, I apologize. I wasn't there for it.
Oh, you said 06. I was like, nope.
Okay, here we go. We
Did
got
not bring that up. From Classic Sonic to Sonic. What do you think of Vegeta?
He reminds me of Shadow. He reminds me of Shadow. He really does.
You're roommates with Vegeta, aren't you?
Now, what
Sonic?
exactly do we have in common?
Well, I mean, first of all, you guys are both
Egotistical.
arch rivals of the main character of your series. You guys got some pretty deep voices, and I mean, think about it. You're the very beloved anti-hero. He's the very beloved anti-hero.
I suppose you're right. I'll have to speak to this Vegeta sometime.
And there's a
Maybe
few
we can
questions
go and get a coffee.
we
Do
missed.
you know if he
Okay.
likes coffee?
Oh no. No. Okay, Blitzo says to all, Sonic slaps Shadows so he can slap Tails and he can slap Sonic. No.
Go ahead. I
Please, no.
dare you.
Shadow, we are not doing this whole slap train thing.
Please, no. I'm not slapping anyone. No violence.
Fine, so be it.
Okay, so everyone keeps thinking
Oh,
we're
jeez.
Tails and Sonic pals. No, we're not Tails and Sonic pals at all. I mean, there is something we're known from, but we're well, me and Shadow here, we're actually not really known out on YouTube for Sonic. We're known for Dragon Ball. So that's where you would know us from if you knew us from anywhere else. But
But
typically
more
we
obscure
don't
things.
sound like this on the other place we're known for, you know. Also, people keep on asking for you to play Sonic World.
Yes, Sonic World is a fan-made game. I don't know if I can play it right now.
Lord Grimm asked why you're a pacifist. You need to fight. Don't let others screw with you.
You know what I say to that? I won't give them the time of day.
If there's one thing that Undertale ever told me is that there is some way to get past anything using just the power of your words.
Yeah.
Although, personally, I've
True.
always found violence to be the
Ooh,
answer.
Jorge says, Sonic X please.
Sonic X Blaze, the best shit out there. Oh no, I swear, Tails, I
Oh
ruined
my
your
God.
Christian stream!
You're banned! No, I'm kidding.
No, I don't want to be
Wait till
banned.
Go into
Twitter
the
hears about
gulag.
this one.
I can't read your name.
Okay, Alejo, the
Alejo.
Alejo, the angry bird boy, to Sonic, Tails, and Shadow. Kifuria is crazy. He's making Vor on YouTube, but he's back. Oh, I remember that guy. Oh, God. He came back on YouTube? Oh, God, they let him back.
I remember
Oh,
back in the day I used to watch them now and again
I
whenever I
did
was super
too.
confused and curious about the internet. But, safe to say that I was not proud of what I found.
Yeah, you and me both. Hey, look, this is from Blitzo.
To all, would you slap me for... Yes.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding. No.
No, I'd do it.
I don't know you, and that even makes me want to slap you more.
Y'all are
Okay,
mean.
here we go. It's from Terrell Johnson.
To
This is you,
Shadow,
Shadow.
how's your team going?
Well, we do tend to get together sometimes, but not usually.
Do you like
Sometimes we do
Rouge? Do you like
Do I li-
Rouge?
I'm going to not answer that.
I could bring her here. She's my roommate after all.
Yeah, I mean, you
To
could.
Shadow. Just your boy EJ246 says to Shadow, what would happen if she never died?
Oh,
Hmm.
touching a nerve there. Guys, maybe not do that. We don't want Shadow to be in a bad mood.
Well-
Like I said, he missed out on coffee this morning.
Well, there would be two things I will say. One, I don't think I would be even here right now. And two, I am currently rapidly approaching your location, so you better start running.
Oh, Shadow, please!
Oh no, I'm sorry, Tails. I lost you a subscriber.
No!
Uh,
You
I'm
won't be missed. I'm kidding. No, you will be missed.
No, you can't. Look, I'm sorry. I joined you for one stream, and Shadow shows up too, and I lose you a subscriber. Tails, this isn't how this is supposed to work. I'm sorry, little buddy.
I am coming closer to your very location.
Okay, Tails, we got one for you.
Classic Sonic. Ooh, another one for me. How would you feel if there was another you, but was an ultimate life form, came from the Ark, and created by Black Doom? Huh. So, like,
Kind
If
of
I
like
was
me,
like,
but your
yeah.
version.
so you,
What
but a
should we call
fox. Hmm.
Emo
Yes.
the Fox. Kind of weird.
He shall be called Arms.
Ew.
Arms? Arms, the magical kitsune.
No.
Anyone else seen that video?
No. I'm JK. I will stay sub till I die. Yes, Blitzo.
Which is about to be very soon.
Stop.
Okay, we got another one.
Okay, Thomas says, Tails, question. Why Tails Sonic Pals play... No, I don't know.
We are not
I'm
Sonic
not
and
that-
Tails pals. We don't know them, so we don't know why they're not uploading, whatever.
You're Sonic
Who
and Tails,
knows?
not Sonic and Tail pals.
Well, actually, this is Tails Workshop, so yeah, complete.
Oh.
We're a different brand, guys. Way different.
Whoa.
Thomas, I told you he's dead. Who's dead? We got a lot of dead people here.
Jeez.
I am piling up
Okay,
corpses.
you are getting put in a timeout.
Only I can say profanity
what
because
happened?
I'm rated T for team.
Yeah,
Titans.
but Shadow, don't forget how that works. That you can only say one swear word per stream.
Damn.
He's already done it. One
You
swear word
wasted
per
it.
stream. You wasted it, Shadow. Way to go.
Matthew says, to you, Sonic, actually, what is your favorite thing to have a practice besides chili dogs?
To
Jesus,
have a practice like when I'm doing my
Oh my
runs.
God.
Water. You gotta stay hydrated. I need to have water and chili dogs. Chili dogs for the fuel.
protein.
For the
Well,
protein,
you're
for
gonna
the
need
carbs.
a lot of calories because as fast as you can run, you're gonna need calories in order to actually
You're
run
gonna need to
around.
eat 3 times what a normal Mobian would need.
Yeah. Okay, to Sonic. Okay, this is
Ooh,
classic Sonic.
Speedy Blue Fluff says, "Hey ya,
Hey,
hello,
Greetings.
Classy Sonic." Whoops, Classic Sonic says, "Would you fight Godzilla for 1,000 chili dogs?" Can I read? No, I
yeah,
can't.
yeah, I'd totally fight Godzilla for 1,000 chili
I
dogs. I
think
mean, if
he'd
I can
fight them for
defeat the
even
end,
one.
yeah, if I can fight and defeat the end, I'm pretty sure I can defeat Godzilla. I take him in a fight. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, Lord Grimm says, "Am I the only one who doesn't care that if Sonic, Tails, and Shadow swears?" Fuck! I mean,
See, this. I believe this is about YouTube because this is, I believe, where we're streaming to, right? We're
yeah.
streaming to YouTube, so like YouTube is gonna
Curse
get
word.
mad. See, the thing is, YouTube thinks that because we're Sonic
Curse word.
characters, we have to be child friendly. I've been seeing a lot of this going around where people are making Sonic content that is aimed at, more mature audiences, and immediately YouTube goes, "Yeah, that's for kids."
There's a whole thing that happened with that with the 𝕒𝕤𝕝𝕤𝕤 Productions. You might know him from the Sonic Zombie series, which is
I like
very
the
much not for
Sonic
children.
Zombies.
Everyone
I like the
keeps on
Sonic
top of the
Zombie
Hooba Dooba,
series.
and I will not say that. Never.
You just did.
Will you
Not
say bounce
again.
pad?
Bounce pad.
Hey,
See, he'll say
okay.
that.
Because that's my
Terrell
actual
Johnson.
line.
Terrell Johnson says, "To Shadow, did you beat Infinite?"
Did you?
Yes, I have before. Before that whole thing came about where he got the ruby.
The fancy
I was
Ruby?
able to beat him down before then.
Isn't
Even
that how
after
he
that,
became a villain?
I'm able to likely beat him.
Hey, Shadow, I tried to update my password to Infinite, but it was too weak.
I love picking on Infinite. It's so much fun. Oh, we
It
got another
is.
question. Hi, Hoggers and
Tails,
Tails.
I now owe
Hi.
you a favor.
What?
Just for that joke alone, I now owe you a favor.
Drop the Discord in the private chat. That'll be the favor.
I suppose that'll do. Give me 1 second to grab that for you.
Sure. Okay. Classic Sonic says, "To Shadow, how would you feel if there was another Tails and another Knuckles, but was created by Black Doom?"
So, Shadow's going to be forming his own reverse Team Sonic? What'd you feel about that, Shadow?
Team Chronic.
Well, I do tend to tolerate you and your friends, so I suppose I wouldn't necessarily mind being around people more like me. Then again, with more thought of that, I think it would sound extremely exhausting.
Can't blame you on that one.
That's fair. If you have to deal with another Knuckles, I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah, Knuckles
Especially
can
one
be
like me.
a handful.
I can admit my faults and know that I can change for the better.
I mean, it
But
took
for
you a
somebody
while.
like Knuckles, so hard-headed, I'm not sure what I would do.
Okay. Nice to hear about. To you, Sonic and Shadow. How come you two don't hate each other, considering the fact that Shadow uses insults on Sonic?
Should
Well,
I take it first, Shadow, or should you?
yes, go ahead.
See, look, I have a respect for Shadow because he's a really tough dude and he pushes me to my limits. So even though he uses a lot of insults, I'm actually kind of grateful that I have someone like Shadow to keep me from getting soft, I go and get stronger. I work harder to be tougher, to be a faster hedgehog thanks to Shadow.
I'm going to have to agree with that one, too. It is thanks to Sonic that I'm even as strong as I am. I'm very grateful for his existence and for somebody to roughly call my equal that I can match with in order to stay strong and potentially even get stronger. So, as much as I may or may not despise Sonic, I know that we need each other in order for us to continuously stay strong.
W character development. They grow up so fast.
We got another question after that one, Tails.
Oh yeah, true. Omegas817 says, to Sonic, do you and Amy work out a lot?
We do. Actually, we work out, and it's platonically. Because, like I said, I'm dating Blaze, and Amy's got her own interests out there. She's got her own relationship going on. So, we work out together. We do some running. She spots
Kind of
me, I
strange to
spot
date
her.
yourself from an alternate universe.
Oh,
Well,
he's talking
according
about that
to
theory.
yes, according to some, well, at least before it was, I believe, retconned. And during Sonic Rush, this Blaze was supposed to be the equivalent to that universe's version of Sonic. So, in a way, they could be technically dating himself from another dimension. But
I'd
again, that
agree
has
with
been
that.
retconned, so I don't believe that is the case anymore.
It was cool, Shadana.
Just food for
Shadina.
thought.
Shadina, that's what they meant to say.
Blah, blah,
But
blah.
anyways, Omegas, yes. 817 says, did you find any hiding spots that Tails keeps hiding all the mints from you? No, he is not. You shall never find them.
That reminds me, I still need to play the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's
Level
funny
one.
you're talking
I
about
wanna
that
play that game.
because we're gonna be doing reverse on that one, Tails.
What do you mean?
Hold on.
Click, clack. Chaos
Hey,
Inferno says,
over at Tails.
Click, clack, paddywhack.
oh my god. Chaos Inferno says, which sport do you guys enjoy playing the most?
Soccer. It's the only one where I can actually be fast. The only one.
For me, I would have to say basketball.
Because, let's see here, baseball, you have to stand around after, you hit the ball, and you got to wait for people, and I'm not patient. Basketball,
That's
you have to be
true.
dribbling the ball in order to
You-
move,
You
and
have
you
to be
can't really
constantly
run.
moving around and looking at every little thing you possibly can. Plus, with my jet boots, it allows me to jump pretty high, and I'm able to typically get what is called a slam dunk.
Can't you fly with them?
You
I
can't.
can, but that's cheating.
That's
Thus,
fair.
if I cheat, it would ultimately defeat the game.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. To Shadow from Lord Grimm, we all say we don't like others, but in the end, we are grateful that they are there for us.
I will admit I am thankful for the friends I do have now. And as much as I may or may not like it, I'm glad that Sonic was able to help me get these said friends, as I don't think any of them would be around if he weren't.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Shadow. Hey, you missed a few questions there, Tails. To Shadow from Grimlord. Mind if I join your team? Your team could use a lord like me.
Well, first we're gonna have to put you through some initiation tests. I don't simply let anybody just join Team Dark. I'm going to have to push you to the limit. So, here's what I'll do.
Yeah, it took
will-
me a while to grab Shadow's trust, so.
Exactly.
Oh, great. Rouge is here too?
Hola,
How
¿cómo
about this?
estás,
We'll meet at
motherfuckers?
the Mystic Ruins at 8 o'clock tonight.
Let's see. We got another question you missed there. Well, Tails missed. So let's see here. This is from Speedy Blue Fluff. Lol. Well, this is actually my first time doing questions, but to Shadow, what do you put in your coffee? Also, nice to meet you.
Well, I typically go for black coffee. I don't typically put any kind of cream or sugar in there, but if there is a time while I'm feeling particularly that I want a treat, I will put some cream and sugar in there. Other than that, not much of anything else.
Cream. No, I'm
Okay.
kidding.
We got another one right here. This is from Omegas817. To Shadow, are you mad that Eggman called you a robot? Since he tells the truth about you, you aren't a robot? I don't think he's a robot.
No, I am the real deal. That's the entirety of what the Shadow the Hedgehog video game ending is about.
We need a Shadow the Hedgehog too. That's what we need.
I absolutely agree. I would love to
I
have
want
another
it
shot at
done.
being the main title.
Can we get one that's actually good? My game's been kind of crappy lately.
Well, there is Sonic Superstars that released recently, and a lot of people tend to really like that one.
I've seen some people hate it.
Oh, I see. Mixed reviews then.
Yep. Okay, let's see here. Classic Sonic the Hedgehog 2, me, of
Oh,
course.
oops.
What do you think of the Soul Emeralds, and how would you feel if you had a burning form and became Burning Sonic? Well, the Soul Emeralds are kind of
I
like
mean,
the
there's Fire
counterparts to the
Sonic,
Chaos
isn't
Emeralds. Sort of.
I'll be back.
I mean, I'd kind
And
of, I
I'll be
guess, like a
back
burning
when the
form,
day
but
is new.
I'm about going with the flow and with the wind and stuff. Fire is kind of not really like that, you know?
Mm.
Fire, burns and destroys things. I mean, sometimes it can be useful for like doing other things, but yeah, I don't think I could handle being a burning kind of character. Kind of like Blaze. So you're pretty much Blaze can't stay on Sonic's dimension, so she can't stay on Sonic's sense. She and Sonic are the same person, their own place. Actually, we found out that wasn't true. A lot of traversing through the multiverses proved that, yeah, no, that's actually not a thing. Hi, Tails. Tails isn't here right now, so we can't really answer this one. So, yeah, sorry about
Yes,
that
he
one, Thomas.
can. I'll tell him about it. What's the question?
Alright, sorry about that. I have returned. I went
It's
to get a
essentially just
beverage.
another person
Hello,
begging
Shadow.
Tails to play Sonic World. Oh, hi, Shadow. Welcome back.
Oh. Question to Sonic. I'm not a virgin anymore.
Oh, we got another one. Let's hear Alejo, the angry bird boy. Ooh woo, please love me, Sonic, Tails, and Shadow. I don't, I don't even know you, so
It was a
uh,
very particular, strange request. Currently,
yeah, it
I
really
am married
was.
to Real Shadow Fan on Twitter.
Oh my god. Didn't y'all
Yeah,
get a divorce?
I don't think they did.
Well, we were thinking about it for a little bit, but we had a little bit of a rekindling, in a way.
Oh, okay. Classic Sonic says, Shadow reminds me of Batman.
Reminds me of Batman
Who is
too,
this
honestly.
Batman you speak of?
Bad Hog.
Shadow doesn't watch movies. He doesn't read comics. Doesn't play video games.
I play a
So,
little,
yeah, that's right. Sometimes
but
Shadow plays
only if
Grand
I'm
Theft
in
Auto.
them.
He
You
sometimes
remember, I
plays
only
Grand
play
Theft
them if
Auto.
I'm in them.
He has a mod where he's in there. So your
Any game that
Omegas,
features Sonic, but also has a mod where I'm in it, I will immediately play.
pretty great one, huh? Omegas
Bad
817.
Hog.
Question to Shadow: what happens if you see a Shadow android who knows everyone's moves, weapons, power, mind, and more? Pretty complicated one there, huh, Shadow?
Well, if they know every little thing, I suppose I would have to think differently, maybe adapt to my opponent and do stuff a bit differently. Be a bit more unexpected.
I think we missed one. Ooh.
There's a lot of ones.
Slay girl.
Also, Rouge, people want to know where Tails went. Lord Grimm asked that about a couple minutes ago.
Oh, Tails went to go build something.
That's
Hey,
Tails for
Tails, what are
you.
you building?
I'm making a time machine.
Cool, buddy, cool.
Okay, so just your boy EJ246. This one's for you, Shadow. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about you being in the third Sonic movie?
Well, whenever I saw it last, I did indeed watch the Sonic movies, and whenever I saw that I was going to be in the third one, I'll be honest, I was particularly excited. But
He
now I'm just
smiled.
waiting for the royalties.
He smiled.
I might have. I
Got a lot
cannot
of people now
confirm
talking about
nor
the third
deny.
movie. Let's see here.
Anyways.
Lord Grimm to Shadow. He is apparently the god of deaths, God of Death, he'll show you what he can do. Okay. Try to impress Shadow, huh?
Okay. Oh, Aliho, right? Alio? The angry bird boy says, to you two hogs, you both are brotherhoods.
No, Shadow and I are not related at all. Unless you mean a
Not
brotherhood
in
as
any
in
kind
we're
of
like
way.
close, kind of ish.
Only
Shadow,
thing that we really have in common is that we are of similar species,
and we can
And
use
of
the power of
similar
the Chaos Emeralds.
speeds.
and we can be really fast.
Yep.
Alright, Omegas817 says, Sonic, never let your friends down, and don't lose your hope to be all okay. I'm going to bed. Night all. Good
Oh,
night.
well, good night, Omegas. And yeah, I don't plan to let my friends down. And I mean, there's been points where I almost lost hope, but that's why I got Tails and Knuckles, Amy, even Shadow, and especially Blaze.
Ahem.
Oh, and let's not forget our favorite jewel thief, Rouge.
Thank you. Anyways, let's find the next question. To the other two hedgehogs, why not me? Whatever. How was it like meeting Mario and Wario? I guess at the Olympic Games. That I was not invited to.
Okay, Rouge, we did invite you. You just told us you didn't want to, one, get all sweaty because it makes your mascara run. Two, you didn't want to do any of the swimming events because, once again, not only would your mascara run, but you said you didn't want to get your hair messed up because you just had it styled.
Ugh, you cannot get these quills curled like me, darling.
And you were worried about chipping a nail.
I got my nails done just then. Okay, I guess that's my fault.
I'll say this much. I believe Mario is a bit too optimistic, but then again, I don't blame him. And second, for Wario, he is far too smelly.
Repulsive.
Yeah,
Repulsive
Wario
and
is...
smelly, and
Oh my god, he's so gross. He
I
smells
would
worse
spend
than
time around
Eggman.
him, and I swear he would try and make me sniff his finger.
Ew.
He's lucky I didn't plant him into the ground.
I want to shove his
But
finger
I
up his
had to
butt.
refrain, otherwise I would be banned from the Olympics.
He
Jeez,
actually got
okay.
Knuckles to do that. That was a
Lord
bad one
Grimm
for Wario.
says,
Of course.
Lord Grimm says, to Shadow, what makes you mad the most? For me, I can get pretty mad easily.
Well, I have been going to anger management a bit lately. So
Yes, we're very
I would
proud.
yes. I would say for me, the thing that would make me most angry is to see my friends getting hurt, and there's nothing I can really do to stop them. Then again, that's never really happened lately.
Oh,
Again, thanks to Sonic, I've
he
been able to
does
get a lot
care
stronger.
about us.
Well, I
Yeah.
do not tell a lie.
It's nice seeing Shadow being a little bit of a softie. Seriously,
Well, don't get used to it.
Sonica and Alex? What are you talking about? We don't know who these people are. Why are you
We
talking
don't.
about them?
I don't know. Oh my. The comments have just taken cocaine. Anyways, to the both.
That's not really a question, but okay.
Sonic
both,
rules
I guess,
and
Sonic and
angry.
Shadow.
Okay.
All right, here's one that's an actual question.
You know what?
From
Yeah.
Classic Sonic. To Sonic, what do you think of Green Hill Zone? It's pretty nostalgic, It was the beginning of my, journey when I first started fighting Egghead all the way back in 1991. Although it does get to be a pain to have to keep on revisiting it over and over and over and over
Okay,
and
Sonic,
over
it's
again.
fine.
It gives me PTSD sometimes.
Okay, hold on. Let me read this next question. Matthew. I'm not even gonna try. My brain cells are depleting as this stream goes on.
He gets
Anyways,
Manaz.
Thank you, Shadow. We love your support. Anyways, to Sonic, have you ever had any accidents while running, like hitting someone or running into something?
Yeah. I've fallen into a couple lakes while running. Sometimes when I'm running and I'm not going fast enough, I have sunk into the water and I've had to have Tails come get me out. It is a bit embarrassing, but yeah, it's happened a handful of times.
I suppose that's something I should probably pitch to Tails. Now, hear me out. What if we added, like, those, floaty things? Like they would, you would put on your arms and your chest and everything, but you would put them in your shoes. That way, if you ever fall into the water, you can just float right back up.
And then run on the water. Oh, like Jesus. He's Jesus. Anyways.
Rouge, finally, we have a question for you.
Finally. Ooh, classic Sonic says, how come you don't transform super every time you steal the Chaos Emeralds? Because Sega doesn't like me, and the attention goes to those two.
Well, to be fair, you don't really care about the power of the Chaos Emeralds. You just care about the fact they're jewels. That's it.
Well,
I believe if I
duh,
remember
they're so
correctly,
pretty.
anytime that Rouge would want to collect them, she would potentially want to sell them.
Are you dumb? I wouldn't sell the Chaos Emeralds.
They go into her treasure hoard. She's like a dragon, you know?
Oh, I see.
I'm a very sexy
Crystals
dragon.
of near infinite power just added to a treasure trove full of gold.
There's rubies
yeah.
and sapphires and emeralds too. Buy. Ugh.
He's getting
Apologies.
angry.
Anyways, to Shadow from Lord Grimm. You're a good man, Shadow. Anger management helps for me. Nothing really makes me angry. It happens when seeing my pals getting hurt by other idiots. So, you and I, Shadow, are the same way.
Well, I suppose we would get along then.
Classic Sonic says, Sonic, what do you think about Archie Sonic and Fleetway Sonic?
Well, like I said before, Fleetway Sonic is kind of a jerk, and I don't really like Archie Sonic because he's also kind of a jerk. Plus his loyalty to Sally. I mean, what kind of Sonic wants to be a monarch? I mean, I'm all about freedom. So why does he want to, be a king? Makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. Sonic doesn't seem like the type that would get tied down. Or at least right now, that is.
Yeah, good question
Maybe
about
if Blaze is
Prime
lucky
Sonic.
enough.
Huh? We.
Classic Sonic also says to Sonic, how is it like meeting Chaos Sonic for the first time from Sonic Prime?
Well, he's kind of like me, but way more immature. And it can be kind of a handful. He really does act like a 10-year-old to 12-year-old version of me.
Well, then again, he was born yesterday.
You do got a point there.
Anyways, to me from Blitzo. You're the best. I love your dress and I'll kill for you. How sweet. Such dedicated fans of mine. My ego is building.
Oh, great.
Anyways.
Her ego's gonna be bigger than mine.
Shut up. Terrell Johnson says, to me, how did I become a treasure hunter? Well, that's simple, my darling. I just saw the beauty in all of the world's gems, and I decided that they have to be mine. No sharesies. Ooh, to Rouge and Shadow. How did you react when you saw and abandon Omega in the future, Sonic 06.
Well, I was obviously very distraught to see a person that I hold very close to me in that type of state. If only I was there in that future, I would have done something. But unfortunately, I am not.
Yes, Omega is quite like family to me, at least. I don't know how Shadow feels about that, but I hold Shadow and Omega to a high regard. Even though Omega is a robot, he still has feelings. But yes, I do feel very sad that he was abandoned and that no one was there to take care of him. But anyways, Lord Grimm says, to Sonic and Shadow, can you make a Lord Frieza impression?
Frieza from Dragon Ball. They want us to do an impression of him? I don't know, Shadow. Do you think you could possibly do one?
I could, but I want to see what you can do first.
Okay, I'll give mine first shot. I am Lord Frieza, yes. I am the Emperor of the Universe. How'd that one sound?
That was kind of funny. He
I suppose
chuckled.
it's my turn.
I am Lord Frieza, and I am the Emperor of all monkeys.
Wow, that was actually spot on.
I do impressions in my free time.
Ooh, you have to teach me sometime.
Can you do a Goku impression, Sonic? Actually, Shadow can.
Oh,
I
indeed
can't.
Hey, my name is Goku. I'm a Saiyan, raised on Earth. Hey, you have any food around here by chance? I'm actually pretty hungry right now.
And Shadow, can you do a Vegeta impression? Shadow can, and I can too.
The princes of all Saiyans, everyone.
Oh, look at me. I'm Vegeta. Ooh, I wish I were a carrot.
Please, I don't even sound like that. How dare you make me look so lowly and pathetic? I'll crush you like the bug you are.
And a Boma VA in here. Thank you.
Oh, and also, I didn't know that we were actually trying as, like, Frieza. I thought we were trying to do Frieza as, like, as Sonic and Shadow in character, but,
Oh, I thought we were just asking legitimate questions.
I mean, I could do a better Frieza than the one I did. I was just trying to be Sonic doing Frieza.
Lord Grimm says, dang Shadow, you sound exactly like Frieza. Good for you.
Again, I do a lot of impressions during my free time.
That's fair.
I typically tend to find my best techniques as sometimes involving mimicry.
Oh my goodness. Can you sound like me, Shadow?
Probably not. I'll be honest.
Ah.
I don't believe I can match your level of talent.
No, stop it.
Blitzo wants us to do a Deku voice. I don't think I could do a pretty good Deku voice. What about you, Shadow?
I believe I can.
Well, go ahead, Shadow. Give it a try.
I can't actually think of a Deku line to do.
Essentially just like, oh, hi, I'm Izuku Midoriya, blah, 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 you know.
I'm Izuku Midoriya, and I want to be the #1 hero.
That was
pretty
actually
good. That was
pretty
great.
good. That
God
was
damn.
spot on. That was spot on.
Oh,
Clap.
I must be a good successor to All Might.
To Sonic,
Round of
what do you think of the
applause.
Mushroom Kingdom? I've never actually had the chance to go. I'd love to. It seems like a really lovely place, honestly. And they're asking what happened to Tails. Tails is working on an
He's still
invention. That's
building.
what Rouge said. To Shadow, say I'm Batman in a Batman impression.
Oh my god. Say I'm Bat
Oh,
Hog. No, not
well-
Batman. Bat Hog.
Oh, okay.
I got my phone ready.
Taking selfies at a time like this.
Blitzo saying
You
do
know
Luffy. I don't
me.
think I could do Luffy. Could you do Luffy?
I
Monkey
cannot.
D.
No.
Luffy? What does he sound like again?
Uh, kind of very happy. I think a little bit more kind of high pitched than Deku in certain ways.
Let me see what he sounds like. Hold on.
To Sonic, can you talk with an Italian accent like Mario? It's a me, a Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh boy, I like a pasta and a spaghetti. But I got a better one for you. It's a me, Mario. I'm the superstar. Woohoo! How was that? Was that good or was that bad, guys?
I give my appreciation towards you.
Ah, shucks, Shadow.
Don't get used to it. This is just the one time I'm showing weakness because my therapist recommended me so.
I'm the designated therapist of Team Dark.
Oh, let's see here. Terrell Johnson.
Anyways.
Shadow, do you hate your commander?
Yes, I hate him. But this is
I
Shadow's
must
question.
say I do. Although it's one of those things where I kind of have to do what he says.
Hey, so this isn't
Yeah.
a question in the comment, Shadow, but this is a question I have for you. Why do you work for Gun? Didn't they, kill Maria?
Well, it was kind of one of those situations where in the end they kind of did help us out. So it was kind of one of those things where an enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Oh, Rouge, this one's for you. Could you do an impression
Ooh.
of Peach or Mayor Pauline?
I could probably do Princess Peach.
All right, give it a shot. Shot in the
Like-
dark.
What? I haven't heard what Princess Peach sounds like since like the Olympic Games.
Pretty high pitch and very soft and kind of delicate. Definitely far off from your seductive voice that you're doing right now.
Well, I'm sorry that I was born with this naturally inducing and
I don't think I've ever heard someone
leering
complain
voice.
before.
Oh my God,
I haven't
she's
heard
getting
you
off to
complain,
herself.
Shadow. Heh.
Okay, so I guess she's not gonna attempt a Peach or Mayor
No, I'm
Pauline
trying
voice?
to see what she sounds like. I can't find any voice lines of her. Oh, that's what she sounds like. Hi, Mario. That's all I'm giving you.
That's a pretty good Peach, honestly. Okay, this one's for you. Oh, Rouge, they have a crush on you. Holy crap.
A lot of people have crushes on me, darling. But thank you.
It's part of her tool set. Her seductive skills are, I must say, even effective on me.
And a lot of people. It's worked on me
Oh.
and Blaze.
You
Even
too?
Eggman's robots, and they are able to feel affection.
You too, Shadow?
It's kind of impressive how she's done this. She can seduce anything. Anything!
I bet she could even seduce a rock.
Yeah, I'd believe it.
I seduce Knuckles. And that's like talking to a brick wall.
One as well.
Got a point.
But anyways,
This one's for
to
Shadow.
Shadow, what do you think of the Master Emerald?
Well, I would take something of immense power myself. However, something that big makes it difficult to carry around, thus hindering me at my speed. Thus, that's why I tend to keep with just one emerald in my possession. It allows me to use my grand arsenal of powers without slowing me down.
Unless you're as
yes.
strong as Knucklehead, you can't really carry around the Master Emerald like that.
I am. I've carried it away several times.
Yes, but can you run while holding it?
Yes, probably.
Hey, Rouge, one for you.
Oh, goodness. Can I do Chi-Chi? Oh, my. Let me get our voice lines.
Would you look at
Jesus
that,
Christ.
Shadow? Everything's gone back to where we started from. Dragon Ball.
never escape the Saiyans.
Nope.
Hi,
Never.
Goku. That's all I'm giving you all.
All right, so there's one for me now.
Oh yeah, Sonic. How did you feel when Knuckles punched you out of your super form? Do you know? Do you think? Oh my God, I cannot read. He could be more powerful than you.
It was insanely painful when I got punched in my super form by Shadow not Shadow, Knuckles. Honestly, it caught me off guard. Like I didn't think that anybody could actually hurt me while I was super. Do you think he's more powerful? Stronger? Yes. More powerful? I'd have to say a big no.
Hmm. I
I'm going to have to
suppose.
agree with that. As you probably know, I have gone toe-to-toe with Sonic many times in the past before, and I can say that he is quite the adversary. Knuckles may be able to hit harder than him, but Sonic makes up for it in sheer speed, and if you can't hit your opponent, then there's no point in fighting at all.
That's fair, I suppose.
Strength is only
Strength only
as
gets
powerful.
you so far. Sorry to cut you off, Shadow, but strength only goes so far.
You're quite okay.
I'm quite fine. Next question. To Shadow. I'm your zone. I'm now a Mega Sonic fan. And Angry Birds, I'm too powerful.
That's not really a question, is it? That's a statement.
Yeah.
That's more of a statement than a question.
So let's actually go to a question. This one is from Matthew. What would you say it was, Shadow? Manaz?
Manaz.
Manaz.
Yes. Funny question. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket going through the city?
Yeah, I did actually.
They
I
caught
stopped for
you?
a quick second, and that's when they got me, because I was hungry and I was gonna go to this chili dog place, and I fought in court, and unfortunately, they did not take "gotta go fast" as a valid medical condition.
Oh, goodness. Anyways, to Shadow and Sonic, what about me? Whatever. What do you think of Mickey Mouse?
He's like Mario. He's insanely optimistic. Though, unlike Mario, he's actually kind of a little bit easier to make angry.
I'm going to have to agree with that. When it comes to Mario, I rarely even ever see him in an upset or angry mood besides maybe Smash Brothers.
I think that's more a determination than anything else.
Yeah, I believe you're right. That's the only time that I ever see Mario in some type of aggressive behavior. But when it comes to Mickey Mouse, I rarely ever really see him. Well, he's only as happy as to a fault.
I've seen him angry a few times. He's actually quicker to get angry than Mario is.
Shorter fuse, for sure.
Yep. Oh, here's one to Shadow from Lord Grimm. Might want to click on that one, Rouge.
Okay. To Shadow, do you like history and ancient history?
Well, yes, I would say I am particularly fascinated with old times when it comes to history. Finding out about how things used to be before they were progressed upon and being made and be made better and everything. It's certainly interesting to see where things were back in those times, especially whenever I was around. Everything moved so quickly that going back from whenever I was put to sleep to the time that I was released by Dr. Eggman, it was certainly an adjustment to get used to what was going on around that time. New technology, new buildings, everything. It's like if the things that you used to know have just gone and changed and apparently made for the better.
Pretty heartfelt thing that you said there, Shadow.
Yes, very heartfelt. But another question to you. Well, not a question. To Shadow. Welcome to the flashing team.
I believe I'll stick with the team I have now. Thank you, though.
Here's an actual question from Classic Sonic, directed at me.
Sonic, what do you think about Felix the cat?
I don't really know Felix that well, mostly because he doesn't really talk. I mean, he'd
Felix
probably be a pretty cool guy if I could actually know what he was saying.
Felix is that cartoon cat, right?
Yeah, from like the 1920s, he preceded Mickey, but he doesn't even talk.
Hmm. Well, I guess that's true.
Okay, so I have a question now.
Ask away.
To who?
What is your favorite beverage?
Oof.
Oh,
Shit, I
well,
gotta go for that purple Kool-Aid.
I actually really like you would think it's energy drinks, but no, I really like soda, man. I like stuff with a high caffeine count,
Yeah, I
especially
like
like
Coke.
Coca-Cola.
I have like 3 empty Coke
Original.
cans in
I
here.
will not lie, a
Original
good Coke
Coca-Cola.
can really get me somewhere sometimes.
Yes, we all love our Cokes.
We are not
But
sponsored by Coca-Cola.
yes,
In
no.
no way.
I wish.
If
I
only.
wish.
If only. We'd get sued by Sega before anything like that happened.
Yeah, that's true. Lord Grimm says root beer is his favorite.
I must admit that the soda called root beer is like compared to the nectar of the gods.
Nah, I'm not
Oh
too
my
fond of
God.
root beer.
Well, to each his own.
The taste
Thanks,
is
Shadow.
fine, but the smell is disgusting.
Yeah, I'm kind of there with you, Rouge. Hey, Rouge, we got a question for you.
Finally. To me by Matthew. What is worth flying in the rain or the snow? Ooh. I mean, sometimes flying in the rain is peaceful, like sitting out in the rain on a stormy day, just listening to the sounds. But no, what I find worthy of it, to steal Shadow's 4th Chaos Emerald.
So you are the one who took it.
Why are you surprised by this,
Maybe.
Shadow? I mean, it's Rouge. Of course you stole the emerald.
Curses.
Yeah.
I'll have to try harder.
I mean, you keep it under your bed.
That's a pretty bad hiding space, Shadow.
It's
That
not
should
like
be
I
better
have
than that.
pockets.
Not like either of us have pockets. We don't wear clothing.
Well, Rouge wears clothing.
Yeah, I know, but you and I mean, I don't like to wear clothing because it restricts me, and like I've established, I'm all about freedom, guys.
Personally, if I wear anything that might restrain me, it makes it difficult for me to run. Even something wearing as pants could potentially slow me down.
You don't like wearing hoodies, Shadow?
No, they slow down my arms. They give me more wind. They
But they're
give
so
me wind
comfy.
resistance.
But they're not they're comfy though.
I will wear them during winter.
That's fair, I suppose.
So,
To Sonic, what do you think about Pac-Man and Mega Man?
well, I like both of them, but Pac-Man's another really nice guy, though. Mega Man's someone that I could actually, butt heads with and get an actual fight out of. So I enjoy Mega Man's company a little bit more than Pac-Man's because, like I said, I could get a good competition out of him. Not as much as me and Shadow, but that's my thoughts on Pac-Man and Mega Man. Also, you skipped a question there, Rouge.
I did, I'm sorry. Terrell Johnson says, to Sonic, did you ever beat Sage?
Yes, I did. I mean, she's one of Eggman's creations. It's not really hard to beat an Eggman
The
creation.
offspring of Infinite the Jackal.
Oh,
I mean, might
God.
as well.
Don't you talk about Infinite. You're going to get Shadow worked up again.
Nothing to
Bro
get worked
kicked
up
him
about. I
in the
proved the
bucket.
point. I beat him before.
Exactly, this is what I
Thus, I
mean.
can beat it again.
You're gonna
Girl
start talking
bossing.
about this. No one bring up Infinite. Shadow's gonna keep on talking about how he beat him.
Bro's infinitely weak.
I'm
For
the
real.
coolest.
Oh
I
my
know,
god.
Shadow. Guys, no
Yeah,
more
you are.
mentioning Infinite, please. Shadow's getting that.
Shadow is infinitely cool. Anyways. Okay, to me, by Classic Sonic. What do I think about vampires, especially Count Dracula? I like vampires, especially since Shadow tends to turn on one into one on Halloween. Fun fact.
I do tend to like a bit. When it comes to horror movies, I do tend to lean a bit more towards the mythical and impossible type of approach. Those supernatural monsters such as Frankenstein or vampires
Or
or
mummies.
mummies, yes, exactly. I tend to favor those more fictional and type of approaches when it comes to horror. Something like as absurd as just a man in a hockey mask just going around, just killing people. Gotta say, there's some kind of thing about it that makes it so entertaining to watch. Not the pain of others, but just the art of it all.
Especially like cursed dolls like Annabelle, Chucky, Tiffany. I like those sorts of movies.
You know, Shadow,
Yes,
you
despite
would
how
find that to be
disturbing they may
artistry.
be. What's that?
I said you would find it to be artistry, Shadow.
Well, there's just something. There's some type of art to the type of kills that they do. What could they possibly think of next? They leave you wondering what could possibly be done next. Could punch off a head, could just punch through your chest and leave an empty hole in your heart. Or who knows, just do a simple neck snap and pull off. You never know.
But that's no fun. That's just too quick. Never mind that. To me and Shadow, how cool. What do you think about cream and cheese?
Her good nature is very pleasant to be around.
I do have to agree. She is very sweet, and she does know how to make some good cupcakes.
Yeah.
Cream is particularly affectionate. I find it hard to resist the urge to pet him sometimes.
Does anyone else also like being around Vanilla? Oh, man, she makes the best pastries.
Some people
Oh,
have
yes.
a crush on her.
I'll have to agree.
Some people like her a little too much.
Nah, we're not going to get into that topic. Anyways, next question. Lord Grimm asks, to Sonic and Shadow, which is better, werewolves or vampires?
I tend to find myself looking more towards vampires myself.
It was a pretty tough one.
They can fly, they're super strong, they're super fast. Although the only problem is they can't go out in the daytime, they burn in the sunlight.
I mean,
guess I find
technically,
it
all they have to
particularly
do is wear
interesting
sunscreen.
I do
that doesn't really
find
work.
it particularly interesting to hear about these things that have to suck blood in order to stay alive.
It's kind of like mosquitoes.
Precisely, yes.
Well, I guess I could
Although,
go maybe with
much more
werewolves.
deadly.
I could relate to them because of the fact that I was turned to this weird were creature thing. Everyone calls it a werehog. But, I guess werewolves, because I understand. It's kind of a pain.
Okay. Good answers from the both of you. Anyways, Classic Sonic says, ooh, to me. Aren't you a little scared of Knuckles since he could beat Super Sonic with only one punch? I have a specific answer for this. No. Next question. Ooh, to Team Dark. Omega's not really here right now, but we'll have to answer for him. Did you team beat Did your team beat Mephiles?
Well, no, in order for us to beat Mephiles, it required both the efforts of me, Sonic, and Silver. All three of them in our super forms required to beat somebody as strong as Mephiles. I'd say one of our strongest adversaries yet, even compared to someone like Infinite and other ones such as even Sage, I believe I hear. So, no, to answer your question, no, Team Dark did not, but me, Sonic, and Silver did.
It took the
All we
powers
need-
of 3 super
Yeah.
transformed hedgehogs to deal with that guy.
That's true, but still, all we need is one of our members to carry us on. Therefore, I have to say, mission accomplished, Shadow.
Well, yes, I am a part of Team Dark, so I suppose. Yes, but I don't know if I could do it alone.
Well, I mean, I am the leader of Team Dark, so I
The
know.
self-proclaimed one.
I literally made it. Bye.
She does have a point.
Haha.
Anyways, there's a question that's getting messed up by Lonely Sandwich. To Sonic, what would you have done if you had avoided Mephiles' beam, which killed you in Sonic 06?
He wouldn't have been kissed by a human. That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna say.
I would have been a lot better off if I had avoided the death beam, because getting kissed by Elise was traumatic, to say the least. So, I don't want to relive that. Next question, please.
Yeah, you seem so distraught about it you even went super. Quite an achievement indeed.
Like I said, can we not talk about it, Shadow?
Apologies.
Thanks.
The Lonely Sandwich says, I'm the biggest bird.
Yeah, he's been kind of
Ooh,
spamming that.
to Shadow, what do you think about Superman?
What a Boy Scout.
I
That's
knew you were gonna
Captain
say that.
America. He's a farm boy, I'd say.
He's a very by-the-book type of person. If you ever want to get real things really done, you have to sometimes break the rules.
That's fair, I suppose. Well, of course, I'd know. Me and Shadow would know out of anyone. But anyways,
Yeah, Shadow really hates doing stuff by the books.
what fun is that?
I mean, to be fair, I don't really like
I
doing
wouldn't
stuff by
say
the book
it's
either.
fun. I would say I would do what is necessary. I will not worry about laws or rules. I will do whatever I need to do in order to get my mission done.
Okay. Ooh, one for me. Lord Grimm asks, what do I like about Knuckles? His emerald. Duh. Next question. Ooh, and his eyes. I love his eyes. Nice shade of purple. Now, Sonic, you have a question? It says, have you thought of taking a vacation to the beach, like how Mario went on a vacation to Isle
Delfino.
Isle Delfino.
Thank you.
Well, first of all, as long as
I
I don't have to
can't
go to
bel-
Isle
I-
Delfino, they
Oof.
didn't give Mario the warmest reception, so they're not gonna give me one either. 2, I don't typically like to go on vacation to anywhere near bodies of water. Me and water don't really mix. So if I was gonna go on
Yes.
vacation, I'd rather be somewhere, like I said, not near a body of water. So, to answer your question, no, I would not like to go to a beach.
Let's go to the beach, H. Let's go get a wave. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, Classic Sonic says, to me, can I do a Amy Rose impression in front of Sonic? Then again, he also loves Blaze, not
Yeah.
Amy, but I could still do the impression for you if you would like.
Yeah, do the impression. It's not going to do anything because, like you said, Blaze has my heart.
Never fear, Amy Rose is here.
Yeah,
Quite good, I must say.
thank you, Shadow. Thank you. Lord Grimm also says, Chaos Control. I want to use Chaos Control. That would be cool. Think of how many jewels I could steal.
Chaos Control!
A
Hey, you said the line.
lonely sandwich
did.
is spamming. To Shadow, what do you think about Thor?
What do I think about Thor? Well, I do find it particularly interesting that he gets his powers from his hammer. Although, if you think about it, without that hammer, he wouldn't really be able to do much of anything. Which I suppose is what one of the movies was all about. But I
Quite a
suppose I
big
do.
drawback.
Unfortunately, yes. But I do say, I do find him quite interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. Thor is quite interesting, but Thor actually doesn't need his hammer to do his magical stuff, but still. Next question. Wolf Reacts asks, to Sonic, what do you think of my Minecraft skin on my PFP?
Uh, I, I, I guess it's kind of nice. It kind of makes you think of a Sonic OC like you'd see on DeviantArt, but Minecraft style.
Not DeviantArt, that cursed website. We will never talk about that again. Thank you, next. Anyways, Lord Grimm says, to Shadow, have you ever took a ancestry test to see who your ancestors are?
Well, no, I was made in a lab, so I can't really say who my ancestors are, given I was made,
His
by...
ancestors are test tubes and scientists.
Exactly, and obviously a little bit of Black Doom.
Yeah, in the Darklings.
So there's your answer. His ancestors are the Black Arms.
Yeah. Anyways, to Sonic, what do you think of Speed O Sound Sonic from One Punch Man?
Oh, he's not nearly as fast as me. I mean, speed of sound, yeah, Sonic, speed of sound, but I could go way, way faster than the speed of sound, guys. So, I'm not impressed.
Can you, though? Because in your song it
yeah.
says running around at the speed of sound.
I used to only be able to go at the speed of sound, but as the years have passed, I've gotten faster, faster.
Oh my
I can
god.
go way beyond the speed of light now.
Okay. Matthew says, to Shadow and Sonic, when you guys were racing, do you guys ever have any accidents?
Well, I already talked about mine, so do you want to talk about your Shadow?
Well, there were a few. Well, I have to blame my sometimes, even though I do have these jet shoes and they allow me to go fast with them, as Sonic would probably put it.
Speedy head shape.
They do make it difficult to actually have any traction. So
Speedy rod.
I sometimes find myself difficult to kind of turn on a dime. So there were a few instances where I would crash into stores.
Ouch.
Which I had to pay out of pocket for.
When I was first
I will
learning how
say
to run,
this,
I
broken
crashed a lot
glass
of
is not
things.
very nice to pick out of your wounds.
I'd imagine not. But like I said, when I first started learning how to run really fast, when I discovered my speed, I used to crash into a lot of things. And let me tell you, it's pretty painful stuff.
Interesting. To Sonic again. Why do you not like water?
Well, you kind of can't run in water. It's not really a thing. So, I mean, I would rather not be in something that limits one of my favorite things to do, run.
And besides the fact that he cannot swim.
I specifically chose not to learn how to swim because, once again, I mean, I'd have to go really slow. I mean, you can only swim so fast.
True.
You'd think you'd be able to kick your legs really fast.
That's true. Ooh, is there a guest I
Yeah.
see? Hello, Silver.
Hey,
Oh, we got Silver.
hey, sorry I'm late. I was doing some stuff, cleaning up the future and whatnot.
Hello, Silver. It's quite nice to see you.
You too. As I said, I was pretty busy.
Oh, protecting us all. What a
Mhm.
Look,
sweet
the future
angel.
is a pretty messy place.
It is, yeah.
So, now
Sucks
we
I
have more
couldn't just-
people. More
Mm,
questions to be asked.
all
Yep.
right. To Shadow, how did you feel when Amy hugged you in Sonic Adventure 2?
As much as I admit that I, would likely tend to push away from that type of thing, it did feel relatively nice compared to the things I would usually be subjected to. I've never really had a soft or affectionate touch to me. So
Oh,
Shadow. I unfortunately cannot tell a lie. So I must be honest, it was rather pleasant.
Come here, buddy. I'll give you a hug. You
Chad, if you wanted a hug, you could have just asked me.
hedgehog. Group hug.
I do not want to ask for hugs. I do not want to go out of my way to ask for them.
Shadow doesn't like to be a bother.
Well, you're never a bother to me, hon.
Man, I wish Blaze was here right now.
I mean, she kind of is.
Wait,
Yeah,
she
Blaze
is?
is kind of here.
Even there.
She's traumatized. She's playing Subnautica.
Ah, gosh.
Well, that's my Blaze. I don't know what your Blaze is doing.
Eh. I honestly don't know either.
But Lord Grimm asks, to Sonic, you know there's swimming lessons and training you can take so that way you won't drown, right?
I mean, I could, but here's the thing. I don't wanna. Well, I don't want to learn how to swim.
Stubborn hedgehog. As
Compared to
usual.
the
Better believe I
times
am.
where Sonic is subjected to water compared to the times he's on land, you have to really think about the statistics here.
He's got a point. I very rarely go anywhere near the water, especially old Egghead, because here's a fun fact. Eggman can't swim either. He can float
And
because
who
of his
knew
buoyancy.
that electricity plus water
Not the
equals
buoyancy.
bad?
I mean, I remember one time we all had kind of like a beach thing going on. I used my psychokinesis to hold Sonic up in the water.
That was still horrible. I wish you guys hadn't have convinced me to go there.
I
But
remember how hard
talk about
Amy was
chili
laughing. It
dogs.
was hilarious.
I hate being the joke.
It is quite
Sonic, you are not
funny.
the joke, you are the punchline, the best part of the joke.
Oh my god.
You
Shadow,
know what I
you're not
mean,
making it
Shadow.
any better. Anyways, Lord Grimm says, hey, Silver, what's up?
Nothing much. It's a miracle that I was able to find a laptop in the future.
Jorge also says, hello, Silver.
Well, I'm getting quite the crowd, aren't I?
Classic Sonic also says, it's no use.
Oh, great. Not again.
Doge fan 912 says, to Silver, why do you sound like a nerd? That's not very nice.
Seriously,
mean-
man, don't pick on Silver. He's one of us. You pick on Silver, you're fighting all of us. Me, Rouge, and Shadow. And you do not want that.
Yes, Silver is an
Particularly
innocent
me.
baby.
I mean, Blaze calls me a dork sometimes, and I think that's kind of cute, but...
If Blaze heard you say that to Silver, you probably would be dying in
Yeah.
a fire.
Although she might not do that. I don't like being around fire. It scares me.
Oh, Jesus. I hear footsteps.
Where? Oh, hey,
Somebody
Blaze.
better tell me. Who said it?
Oh, Blaze is here.
Blaze. It's okay. It's okay.
And not the one I'm dating either.
I swear to God.
Blaze, calm down. It's okay. Someone was just making a joke.
Fine. Only 'cause you said so, Silver.
What is Blaze doing at Tails' workshop?
I kinda just roam around whenever I want to.
Oh, so that's what you're doing.
I'm surprised you don't have any royal duties right now.
Why is everyone at Tails' workshop? What the heck?
It's kind of a... He kind of invited us here, to be honest.
Wait, is Tails having a party without us? Tails, what the heck? You know I'm the life of the party.
Probably
Although
because
there was that last time.
Hey, ladies, drop it down. Just want to see you toss the ground. No, I'm gonna get
Tails?
back. I'm gonna get back to what I was
Wow,
doing.
he was
Anyways.
gone for an hour and he finally came back. They've been asking about you, little buddy.
That was a weird... Okay.
Let me guess,
Yeah,
he
that
had a
was weird.
lampshade on his head.
Blaze booted Tails away.
Alakazam, Alakazoo, we do not want you. Anyways.
And Blaze is bullying Tails. That's unexpected.
He made me look at DeviantArt yesterday.
Oh, God! Okay, he deserves it. DeviantArt is so cringe.
Thank you for the hello, Jorge.
I will set him on fire.
I mean, you could just, I don't know, throw a Chaos Spear at him.
Yes, but that's too easy. If I see him burning, it'll be more like suffering.
I think I know why they didn't invite you, though, Sonic. Tails was afraid you'd eat all the chili dogs.
Fair.
And you do tend to get a bit rather excited.
I mean, why shouldn't I be excited? I mean, chili dogs are so good, man. I mean, think about it right now. My mouth is starting to water.
Last time we had a party, you drank all the punch and you made a mess.
Hey, that was really good punch, man. Okay.
All right, Silver, we actually have a question for you
that actually was a really
now.
good punch.
All right, lay it on me.
Daryl Johnson says, to Silver, how you and Sonic fighting each other in 06? That question was written.
Maybe it's
terribly.
why did you and Sonic fight each other in 06?
Possibly.
Or it might be, do you still fight? I mean, last time I fight Sonic, I'm sorry, but I kicked your butt.
Oh, Silver, they want you to do an impression of Lord Frieza because Shadow did a really good one.
Hello, monkeys.
Excellent work.
Why don't
Silver.
all three of us just do one? Okay, so all three of us do a "Hello, monkeys" as our best Frieza.
I've already done it.
Oh, come on, Shadow, you want to do it again?
Don't be a party
fine.
pooper.
Yeah, don't be a party pooper, Shadow.
Fine.
Who's going first?
You know what?
I was
It's my
thinking Sonic
idea.
was gonna go
I'll
first.
go first since it was my idea. Hello, monkeys. All right, so I think we'll let Shadow go next. The Silver already did his.
Ha! Hello, monkeys!
Oh, hello, monkeys.
And just for fun, let's have Blaze do one.
What?
You heard us, Blaze. You do one.
Frieza was originally voiced by a woman in the States, from what I've heard, so...
Yeah, but she sounded like a smoker.
Okay, then.
Hi, I'm Barbara. I smoked when I was 16.
What?
Oh, filthy monkeys.
That's pretty great.
That's actually really good. I wasn't expecting that.
Impressive.
Oh, nothing to you two.
In what ways is it racist? Is it because no one here is an actual monkey? Or... Oh.
Next question.
Okay. To Silver, what do you think of future Trunks?
Oh, he's really cool, although I'm not much of a sword type. I don't like hurting people too much.
That's what I'm for.
He's more of a pacifist than Tails.
I mean, hey, I throw people around. Doesn't hurt them too much. It scares them.
You're better for more of subduing rather than harm.
Yeah.
You're more
Yeah,
of
anytime
a
we have to
detainer.
interrogate someone, he holds them down, and Shadow and I play good cop, bad cop. And believe me, you don't want to see Shadow's bad cop.
You don't want to
It's
see my
pretty
good cop
terrifying.
either.
Your idea of playing good cop is, well, Shadow's not very, good at
I've been
being
told it's a bit
good.
creepy.
Yeah,
Rouge,
yeah. Creepy's
Rouge
an
says
understatement.
that she likes your bad cop, whatever that means.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Moving on.
What does it mean, though?
Oh, well, pretty much being a bad cop just means that you're the one that's doing all the aggression and everything in order to get a criminal to talk. And you see, what Sonic does as the good cop is that he tries to butter them up in order to get them to talk as well. So pretty much it's like a thing where it's a back and forth, where I intimidate him and he tries to butter them up.
Basically, Batman and Robin.
Nah, Batman, Superman.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Though honestly, I'm
see.
not a Boy Scout like Superman, but at least I keep Shadow from actually murking our the person we're interrogating.
Hey, that last guy had it coming.
You've said that several times, Shadow, but guess what? We had to clean it up and hide the body.
A body?
Yep.
Blaze, I'm scared.
It's okay, Silver.
Anytime you're around Shadow, you should be scared.
There's no
I know
reason to
he's
be
not going to
afraid.
hurt me. I know he's
There's
not
no
gonna
reason
hurt...
to... Yes, there's no reason to be afraid. I'm here to protect you, not to harm you.
All right, then.
I fight for my
Classic-
friends.
Sorry to interrupt you.
You're okay.
Classic Sonic says, Frieza reminds me of Eggman.
Eggman's not as bad as Frieza, if
He's
I'm being
not
honest.
as bad as Frieza. Frieza's a genocidal terrorist, okay?
And Eggman
He literally
only
enslaved
messes
the
with
race.
animals.
Eggman is kind of an idiot and a child, alright? Frieza is so much worse.
Frieza knows what he's doing.
Frieza is genuinely terrifying. Eggman is more laughable than anything else.
Lord Grimm says, if I was in the stream and making a Frieza impression, I'd be rated next to Shadow.
Huh.
I suppose so.
I don't know. I don't know if you can be as good as the ultimate life form.
That is a pretty tall order. I mean, seriously. He's called the ultimate life form. The only other person who could probably come close to that is Cell.
Not only am I the ultimate life form, but I'm also the ultimate impressionist.
You can't do Rouge's voice, of course.
Okay, ultimate impressionist in my range.
I mean, to be fair, Shadow, we all have a range. And actually, being a voice impressionist who can admit that you can't do certain voices is actually a lot better than someone who won't.
That's true. At least you're honest with yourself and
Like,
the
I could
people that
admit
want
that
you to do it.
Deku is out of my range, and I'd say the same thing with Silver and Goku.
Actually, I have a debate topic I want to bring up.
Okay.
Who cooks the best food?
Here?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really cook.
I don't. No, I should have meant like in general in our universe.
Gotta give it to Amy.
I don't know. Blaze has made me some really good grilled cheese before.
Yeah, but that's just grilled cheese. When it comes to an actual, like, proper meal, you gotta give it to Amy.
Her pies are amazing.
I'm not even just talking about baked goods. Like, Amy can cook
You
pretty
guys
much
are
anything.
flattering. So flattering. Thank you. I love all of you. Sweet little angels.
Yay.
So let's see here. We got some other questions that we missed. To Sonic and Shadow from Classic Sonic the Hedgehog. What would you do if Lord Beerus came to Planet Mobius? Would you feed him or fight him? Look, we're pretty strong, but I think that might be a losing battle being up against the God of Destruction Beerus. We might have to take him by Vanilla's Bakery, which is called, I believe it was Chaos Confectionery, or Chaos Confectionery, something like that. What about you,
I
Shadow?
don't
What do you
remember
think
the
we'd do
name.
with Lord Beerus?
Memory isn't my strong suit.
We'd at least need the super emeralds for something like that.
You think the Super Emeralds can handle that? This guy can destroy matter. I think we'd be pretty fucked.
Well, we did
I
fight
don't-
Solaris, and he was like
Oh.
present in the past, present, and the future at the same time.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive stuff, but I don't think he was destroying matter.
That is true.
I believe that Amy also has a bakery, a cafe of some sort.
Oh yeah, well, you could definitely take him by Amy's place too. Oh, we got
She
another
Someone
makes
go to
question.
one
grab
heck
my
of a strawberry shortcake.
Right. We finished with this question, guys, because we got another one from Terrell Johnson, which is to Silver and Blaze, which is did you two beat Iblis?
Actually, I'm from a different universe than that.
As am
Told you
I.
guys.
Yeah, what happened where I'm from is Shadow was actually never freed from his prison. He was never freed from the Ark, and Sonic wasn't able to beat the Bio-Lizard, so that led to our world becoming shambles.
That is unfortunate. You know, in my universe, Silver never came to the present. I never met you in my universe.
Really?
Yeah, never.
Suppose that would be the true timeline, wouldn't it?
I guess you could say that. Okay, we got another question from Lonely Sandwich. To Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. What's your opinion on furries? So why don't you take that one first?
I guess it would depend on which part of the furries you're referring to. I would say I don't really mind, particularly with people just dressing up and pretending to be animals. I believe anybody has the right to be and act however they so please, as long as it's not hurting anybody.
The second it starts hurting people, that's when it becomes problematic. So, I guess our consensus is we don't really have an issue with furries as long as they're being respectful people. When it comes to it being a little bit more than just them being themselves, when it starts affecting other people in negative ways, that's when there's
animals.
an issue. Yeah, as long as furries aren't actually like fucking animals, that's yeah.
Sonic, what's a fuck?
Silver, no.
I thought Silver a bad word.
Sonic, I will
They grew
slap
up so
your
fast.
Don't worry, the rest of the swears will come from Shadow.
Sonic,
Just
I
give it
swear
some
to
time.
God, you will meet Uncle Chuck.
Who?
You will meet the ancestors.
Oh, finally, I get to meet my parents. Heck yeah. No, seriously, who's my mom and dad?
Sonic Underground.
Ask the comic publishers about that one.
You know, everyone keeps on saying that my mom's a queen. I've heard some people say that my mom looks like me, but she's got like blonde hair. And I don't believe any of that
I
at all.
mean, some people say your dad's a robot, so
Yeah, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that crap at all. Okay,
Maybe
I
he
believe
thought
that's
their
how
goddess
people are
size.
simply
here. We
made.
got another question for Shadow. To Shadow from Lord Grimm. Can you make a Jiren impression from Dragon Ball?
I believe I can probably try. Strength is everything. Strength is absolute.
That's pretty solid there, Shadow.
Well, it's just a really deep voice, so.
Oh, this one's on the question. Okay, to Sonic, check Silver's search history. Okay, Silver. So would you be comfortable with me looking at your search history?
I mean, I don't have the best internet over here, so it can't be too much.
Come on, it wouldn't be that bad. I mean, do you guys really
Can
think
you
that
just get
that
this laptop?
Silver? Do you guys really think that Silver would be looking at anything inappropriate? I mean, this is Silver we're talking about. Okay, if there was a definition of a good boy, it would be him. Okay.
He is too
Alright.
pure.
Alright, look through it.
All right, let's see here. Okay, let's go look at. Wow. Oh, these are some really cute videos there. Well, these are some wholesome ones about, stray animals finding their forever homes. See, this is the kind of stuff that I would expect on Silver's, search history. This one's about
Innocent baby.
baking.
Hmm.
This one's his Amazon history. Wow. Silver is
Boxes.
learning to take. He's learning about knitting. He wants to take up knitting and crocheting.
Yeah, look, I mean, I've never really had clothes before over here. Most of it's been burned, you know?
And here's one: how to deal with trauma and PTSD.
We're not gonna talk about that one, okay?
Lord Grimm says, "Damn, Shadow, you're a good voice actor." Yeah, Shadow's top tier.
I must agree, Shadow's vocal range is quite impressive.
It is. Oh, let's see here. We got another one from me, from Matthew Minoz. To Sonic, what is your favorite kind of ice cream to eat? Oh, I like mint chocolate chip and cookies and cream. And if I can't get that, I don't mind a little bit of plain vanilla. I don't really like strawberry, and I can't stand chocolate ice cream. Way too chocolatey. I prefer milk chocolate to, dark. Unlike Shadow.
What? There's nothing wrong with enjoying the richness of a chocolate dessert.
Right. I'm not saying there's something wrong with the Shadow. It's not my preference, Speaking of Shadow, we got a question for you from Classic Sonic the Hedgehog to Shadow. What do you think of Lord Champa and Vados?
Ooh. Amy's here.
Oh, hi.
Hello, Amy.
Ah, hello.
The party's growing, isn't it?
Yeah. We
So,
got a lot
the
of
whole cast
guest
here.
speakers now.
Whoa.
As for what I think about Champa and Vados, Champa was particularly, annoying. His voice is very grating on my ears, and he wouldn't really stop talking about food for even a second. As for Vados, very elegant, mature.
Yeah, kind of a little bit of night and day, wouldn't you say?
I do agree, but makes sense. Vados is the one that has to keep Champa in control.
Fair point. Let's see here. To Sonic, okay. Tails was voiced by a girl. Some people say Tails is a girl, but of course he's not. No, Tails is definitely a boy. He's my little brother, and I love him very much. So yeah.
Fun fact,
not
I
really a
am,
question.
yes, I am voiced by a female.
Yeah, they are.
Canonically and right now.
Yep.
But,
And
I was
actually, another
originally
fun
supposed
fact
to
too.
I was
Shadow,
supposed to be a female.
another fun fact, Shadow. Would you like to tell people about the fact that you are also female?
Oh yes, I am actually a transgender.
Yep, Shadow's a woman.
Slay!
Represent.
If we're talking about real,
Girl
yes, then
bossing.
I am indeed a trans female.
Yep, Shadow's a woman.
Oh, it's
No,
giving.
Shadow is a man. I am a woman.
Based.
So let's see. Your Tails is a boy, being voiced by a woman. Shadow's a man, being voiced by a woman, and well, I mean, Amy's clearly a woman, being voiced by a woman, and Sonic is a man, being voiced by a man. And Silver, pretty sure. I'm not too sure about what Silver identifies as.
I'm just a guy who has a high-pitched voice, that's all.
Okay, so
Best
Silver
boy.
identifies as a man.
Silver is baby.
Okay, so
Cinnamon
Lily
roll.
Sandwich to Sonic. Check Shadow search history. Are you trying to get me killed? Seriously. If I got anywhere near
You
anything
even
Shadow
open my
uses,
browser, you're getting a Glock in your face.
look,
I'll
to be
open it
fair,
instead.
Shadow,
Oh,
please.
gosh.
I'll
if you
open it
guys are thinking that
instead.
he's looking at smut, first of all, I don't think
Dun,
Shadow
dun,
has
dun.
any
Ba-bum, ba-dum,
sexual
ba-dum.
attraction or urges at all, okay?
Why is
Secondly,
roll
guy just
34
wants
First thing I
Ah.
need you to
on
do
the
is to find my Spotify.
I mean, what Shadow prefers is his business, really.
yeah, I really don't think Shadow has any care for sex at all. I mean, this is Shadow we're talking about.
Actually, I follow Shadow's Spotify playlist.
How
You
is
were
it?
allowed.
Shadow?
Ooh, is that Linkin Park?
Of
Shadow.
course.
You know, that
Wait,
seems
I have
very
an
fitting for
important
Shadow.
question for you.
Hmm.
Why do you have roll 34 open?
Ooh.
Research.
With Rouge the Bat on it?
Amy,
Research.
what's a roll 34?
Well,
Rouge, why would you bring it up
next
for the Silver?
question. Silver,
Okay,
you'll
this
learn
one's
when you're
for
older.
Silver.
Just whatever you do, please do not look it up.
Yes, Silver, don't you look it up, okay? You're still the only pure Sonic character that isn't named Cream. Okay, classic Sonic the Hedgehog asks to Silver, what do you think of Infinite?
He's just someone who's misunderstood. Shadow is just being kind of a jerk to him, honestly.
He had
It's
it
just-
coming.
I'm with Shadow, he had it coming.
He did have it coming.
I mean, who knew he'd get so angsty over being called weak? I mean, I was called weak before. I just proved myself, but not
I
became
even
an
called
enemy.
Sonic weak before, and he took it better than he did.
Okay, but you called me weak. I proved you wrong because that was the first fight we ever had, and
I'll
I
make you
showed
eat those words.
Yeah. I'll make
I
you
mean-
eat those words, Shadow.
I mean, I was able to beat Sonic once. It's just that I wasn't able to beat Shadow. And that's how we ended up going back in time.
The only reason why you really didn't beat Sonic at one point was because of me.
Yep, thanks.
Yeah, Amy's Pico
Amy.
hammer is a pretty scary thing to deal with.
I
She's
didn't even have to use it. I just used my words.
Amy, I have a question.
Oh, right. Amy always
Yeah,
talking
Rish?
about peace.
I have a question, Amy.
Yeah.
So, like, how did you mistake Sonic? How did you mistake Shadow for Sonic?
Oh,
Even
this
Silver.
again. Okay. First of all, with Silver, it was dark out. How was I supposed to know there's going to be another hedgehog running around? That's one. Two, literally everybody on the planet mistook Shadow for Sonic. Even Tails did. Okay? And plus, how was I supposed to know
Tails
that there's
did.
more than one
Ouch.
hedgehog?
Don't bring me
Then-
into this. This is
Oh,
your
I
question.
thought you guys
How
were
was
my
I
friends.
supposed
You
to
want
know
to
there was
talk
going to
about
be
Shadow?
more than one hedgehog running around? How was I supposed to know that?
That's a
Mhm.
good
I need a
point.
glass of apple juice.
I mean, like, everybody on the
Go
planet
get
thought
yourself
Shadow
some
was
apple
Sonic, and when
juice.
I did it, it's a problem. Crazy. That's wild.
I mean, to be fair, everyone sees you as, my number one fan. Actually, you are my self-proclaimed number one fan.
To be technical, Tails is more of a number one fan since he has a whole game dedicated to following you around.
Okay, Tails is like my baby brother. Yeah. And did you also show up to, what was it, Little Planet because you read in your tarot cards that you would meet me if you went to Little Planet?
Well, not
It's
you
giving
speci-
jealous.
Okay, listen. The tarot cards doesn't tell who I meet. I was destined to meet somebody amazing there. It didn't
Yeah.
say you.
And you met me. So, you gotta admit those tarot cards were right because I'm pretty amazing.
Yeah, I don't know why people think I was following you around though.
It's kind of, yeah, she isn't really doing that.
Well,
Yeah,
not back then.
It's called
but
Little
it's-
Planet. It's pretty small, so it's not that hard for you to run past me again.
I mean, you're right, but what you're forgetting is that was how it started. You've been following me around for a long time.
Tails did it
20-something
longer.
years.
Okay,
Tails
anyways.
is
30
longer.
now.
I mean, come on. Just because he sees you as a brother, it's okay. But just because I'm interested in you, it's a problem.
I
At
didn't
least
call
I'm
you a
not dating
stalker.
him. At
I
least
said
I
you're my
don't
number
lie
I'm
one
to
not
fan.
dating him, okay? He's
Okay,
just my friend.
guys.
I can take a hint.
Amy, I'm not calling you a stalker. Why would you think I would even act like that? I'm just saying, you are my self-proclaimed number one fan.
And your
No,
friend.
because arguments are fun to have.
Also, to answer your question, Lily Sandwich, to Sonic, do you listen to Daft Punk? Yes. I love Around the World.
Around the
And I also love Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger.
I'm a big
like-
fan of D-Rest.
I feel like Tails loves the song Technologic.
Also,
Does he?
I'll be right back. I gotta go grab myself a snack.
Alright.
No fair. How come Silver gets food? Damn it.
No
'Cause
worries, Sonic.
Silver's
I'll
baby.
get you some
I
chili
did not know
dogs
there was
later.
concessions at this live stream.
There's concessions? Tails, why didn't you tell me? What the heck?
Because you are gonna take all the chili dogs for yourself. You have to share, man.
Are you gonna hit me with that sharing is caring crap? I don't want to hear it.
No, sharing is not
Sonic.
caring. But you have to at least leave some for the others.
Fine.
Thank
Oh.
you.
Oh, what's this? Oh.
Wait, that doesn't really. I mean, that's a statement. That doesn't get. Why do people keep on making statements? Those don't count as questions.
Did you know, like, fun facts? Did you know Sonic used to be known as Mr. Needlemouse? Yeah, I kind of did. It's more in a sense a mistranslation of, like, Mr. Hedgehog.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I knew that too, but like I was saying, that's kind of a statement, not really a question. This is a Q&A.
Can't
Keeps on making
believe-
statements.
Can't believe that you were originally gonna be a rabbit.
Yeah,
And he looked so cute.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to be a
And you were
rabbit.
Well, you can now
brown.
see the Sonic and Rabbit form in the new released Sonic
know who I miss?
Superstars.
Indeed.
I miss Nikki.
Who?
Nikki.
Are you talking about the idea that my name is actually Nikki?
Wait, it was you?
Nicki Minaj.
Nikki was, like, my boyfriend many years ago.
I never went by Nikki, but a lot of people think that's my name. My real name is not ''𝕉𝕝 Hedgehog. It's not Nikki.
It's just Sonic, I'm pretty sure.
Actually,
Yeah.
no. Sonic's a
I'm
nickname.
back.
Wait,
Hello, Silver.
then what's your real name?
I thought I told you my real name, but my real name is Axel.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Duh.
My real
I
name
mean,
is
I've read-
Axel Rate.
Actually, I've read in books before. It was 𝕉𝕝.
I told you that's not my name, Silver. My name is Axel Rate. Axel. It's not. I'm not
Silver.
𝕉𝕝.
Silver.
Bro yelled into his
Those
mouth.
books were from somewhere else, remember?
Oh, right.
Different universe.
Yeah, I told you this.
Bro was about to go dark Sonic for a second.
Seriously, stop calling me 𝕉𝕝. That's not my
Okay.
name. It never was.
Okay,
Would have had
Uh-uh.
to step in.
so this one is actually. Now I'm actually curious. That is a good
To
question.
Sonic, check Tails' search history.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so let me tell you how this is gonna go. It's a lot of how-tos with
No.
technology involved. Okay,
Oh,
and
there's
it's
a question for me.
probably related to his Amazon purchases, dealing with his obsession with mints.
Shut up. We don't talk about it. You glizzy gobbler.
Hang on, I'll be back again.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's right. Amy's got her first question, which is from
Yay.
Matthew Minoz. Amy, how is your day?
Oh, my day's going really good. Thank you for asking.
Can't say I wasn't expecting to spend my night with these people.
You know,
Aw.
I didn't expect this either.
This
And
is
then out of
Needle
nowhere,
Mouse.
Tails like, "Hey, Sonic, do you want to do a live stream?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?"
Oh my goodness.
And you knew and decided to include me in, and here we are
And
now.
Silver
and then
and
Hmm.
Amy.
Amy.
Mr. and Miss Needle Mouse. Hmm.
Amy,
No,
are you still writing that stuff in your diary?
No! I'm reading
Amy, you have
the
a
comments.
diary.
Okay. Classic Sonic the Hedgehog was asking, how would you feel if Sega calls you Mr. Needle Mouse?
I don't want to be called Mr. Needlemouse because that's kind of lazy to just be called Mr. Needlemouse or Mr. Hedgehog.
I can see that like in those rubber hose cartoons.
I mean,
You
could
know
you
the black and white
imagine?
ones?
Could you imagine being called Mr. Human? Kind of weird, right?
Mr. John. Mr. Bob.
So it's like Sonic is Mr. Needlemouse, Silver as Future Needlemouse, and Shadow's Edgy Needlemouse. It's exactly that. So like imagine Mr. Human, Future Mr. Human, and
Mr.
Edgy
Dyman.
Mr. Human. Kind of really weird.
Hey, no swearing. Lonely sandwich.
You are going to get timed out if you swear one more time. Lord
Oh.
Grimm also says one last message. Hope you all have a good night. And good night, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night and sweet dreams.
Okay, this one's an actual
You're
question.
going to need plenty of rest in order for your initiation tomorrow.
Yeah, you're gonna go through absolute hell
I
with
mean-
Shadow.
And me, of
Okay.
course.
I see Terrell Johnson asking how is my hammer? My hammer has, well, I've learned that I can actually change its sizes a lot more often, make them extremely large, very small, and summon more at once now. It's pretty cool. And to Sonic, Shadow, and Silver, when Silver gets back, what would you do if you had your own hammer like me?
I mean, that would be
Hmm.
pretty cool if I had a Pico Pico hammer like Amy, but I don't know if I could wield it with the same kind of finesse that Amy does. Amy has a lot of strength. Like, she's about as strong, if not stronger, than Knuckles.
Aw, thanks. It's nothing.
What about you,
I'll have
Shadow?
to agree. I suppose I'll have to agree, although I do have a bit more training when it comes to wielding a weapon, so perhaps I'd be a bit better at you than at it.
Yeah,
But of course, I don't know if I'd be able to be as efficient as Amy.
Aw, jeez. I
I'm
wouldn't
more
mind
of a
training you
hand-to-hand
guys
combat
sometime.
guy.
I use more of
Yes.
my chaos energy, but I am not afraid to get my hands dirty.
Yeah, I've seen that. And I had to participate in fixing that.
Amy, have you ever tried using a gun?
I mean, well, Shadow.
I did take her out for shooting once, and
Yeah.
I had her shoot a clay pigeon, and even that was too much for her.
Aw.
Innocent.
Amy,
able to
Amy,
handle it
I
pretty
was there
well.
when that happened. When you shot that
Innocent
clay
baby.
pigeon, you felt bad and you ran over to the remains and held them in your hands.
Okay,
It was-
of course I feel kind of remorseful. Like, why make it into an actual animal? Why couldn't you just have a paper target or something?
Oh, Lonely Sandwich. 2 Sonic, tell us your search history. Oh, yeah, okay, so let's see here. In my search history, yeah, I do a lot of shopping at what's it called again?
Roll 34 of Blaze.
Aw.
Joke's on you, Rouge.
Well, you see,
If
why
I want to
would you
look
need
at
to
a
search it
smut,
up if she's right there?
yeah, actually, Shadow's got a point too. Why do I need to search up Rule 34 of Blaze? I'm dating Blaze. I got my own Rule 34. Thank you very much. Also, I have a tendency to look at sporting goods stuff because,
Dicks.
yeah,
It went to
that's a
Silver's not here.
thing. But anyways,
What? They're fun.
and I have
You
a
would
lot
know.
in my history.
Yes, I would.
DoorDash, Uber Eats,
Wouldn't I,
and other
Shadow?
things. Because
Wait a minute. Sonic, you order DoorDash.
when I'm feeling kind of lazy and I don't feel like running, yeah.
Sonic feeling lazy?
Sonic doesn't want to run? Oh.
Huh? I thought you would be DoorDash.
DoorDash is too slow for me to be DoorDash. And I don't want to work for those guys. They suck.
Wow.
The only reason why I order them is it's when I'm having lazy days, okay? Even Sonic the Hedgehog takes a couple days off.
Let me
You
guess,
know
they're still
how
too slow for you, though.
Yeah, but do you
It's
know how
no use
stressful it is
working
to
yourself
keep on
down to the
saving the
bone.
world over and over and over again?
I
And
mean,
to be
that's
fair,
fair.
Amy, it was you who talked me into taking easy days. Don't
Well,
you
that is
remember?
true. I'm glad you're taking them seriously, at least.
Yeah, you were the first person to tell me that. You were like, Sonic, you always work yourself to the bone. Maybe you should take a few days off. If not, you might end up dying.
I mean, you could overexert
Who
yourself.
knew you would actually take my advice?
You see, if you work yourself down to the bone, then by the time that you have to spring into action next time, you'll be all tired out, thus making you weaker and unable to defeat your opponent.
Exactly. Look, as the years have worn on, I've learned the importance on having that kind of self-restraint because, as Shadow said, when the moment comes where there's an actual genuine threat and I am not at my peak, I could actually die, and the whole planet could be destroyed.
Well, more questions just popped up.
Okay,
Lots
to Amy and
more.
Rouge, what do you think of Vector?
He's
Vector,
loud and obnoxious.
I mean, he can't be reliable sometimes. When it's in his favor, of course.
All he does it is for money. I don't blame him though. But if he would tone it down a bit, some of us have very sensitive ears.
True.
So this one cannot be answered in full. To Silver and Rouge, have you ever visited Twinkle Park?
I have been a couple of times. It's a lovely place.
Oh, Twinkle Park. I remember some times there.
I've
Like-
been on a mission with Shadow and Omega in Twinkle Park before. We guarded the president.
Lots of lights.
Shadow isn't always too fond of bright places.
I'm still mad at you, Sonic.
For what?
For
We over here
ditching
went
her,
to
of course.
We over here went to Twinkle Park. I was over here running away for my life, and you actually got to ride some of the rides there. I
So?
didn't get to have
Drive a-
any fun.
Hey, it's
Not
not
to
my
drive a
fault.
car.
Anyways, I don't want to get into a fight with Amy
he rode
right
the
now.
roller coaster, but
Hey,
while
I
I was
told
getting
you I
chased,
don't. Hey, I don't want to get into a fight right now, Rosie. There's another question from Terrell Johnson,
okay.
which is to you. What
Rosie,
what enemy
Ross,
do you
you'll even
hate
have
the
pet
most,
names.
Rosie?
Well, I'll be honest.
Strange, you even have pet
I
names.
don't know.
They're friends,
I
Shadow.
can't really hate a lot of enemies.
Fair.
I guess the one I
That'd be
hate
like me
the
calling you
very
Shetty.
most would have to be, well,
Or
That would be
Edgelord.
for
there's
the-
one person that
I'd
that
rather you
keeps
not call
coming
me
up in
that.
the back of my mind. It's,
Why?
he's like,
Is it too
I
cutesy
think
for
it was
you?
just from a nightmare
Too
I had.
blunt.
It was like
Too
person
what?
that looked like Shadow, but they looked really weird.
Do you mean Mephiles?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh my god, I freaking hate that guy so much.
Don't
You've
we all
seen
hate
him
Mephiles?
too?
Hey, Silver's back.
Basically, Shadow's Shadow. in
Hey,
a sense.
Silver. They had a question for you, little buddy, which is,
Two, actually.
have you ever visited Twinkle Park?
What did you just say?
Have
What did you just say?
Tails?
You said little buddy.
Tails?
What?
Oh, now you come back, Tails. You come back
Tails,
only when I
Tails,
say that.
little buddy.
Tails, calm down.
Fight?
Calm down.
You want to fight? We'll
I got
fight right
some
now,
mint.
Silver.
I got some mints. I got some mints. We're all good. We're all good.
I also
Take
got
'em.
some French fries for you, Tails. It's okay.
Oh yeah, you're right. We do have two questions for Silver, so let's go back to the first one. Silver, what would you
Jesus.
do if you had your own hammer like Amy?
I wouldn't really need it. I don't like hitting people. I just like, if I need to, I just throw somebody around.
Would you give
Scare
it to Blaze, of course?
I mean, I would, yeah. Although that would make her even scarier.
Blaze can be pretty
Imagine a
terrifying.
hammer, but on fire.
Oh dear God, no!
No,
That's
no,
definitely worse than
no.
Pico Pico Hammer. Shadow, why would you put that in my mind?
Maybe me and
Sounds
Boots should
cool.
collab sometime.
Yeah,
Indeed.
until someone's swinging a flaming hammer at your face, Shadow.
I know it won't be me.
Anyways, Silver, have you ever visited Twinkle Park?
No, I have not. Actually, I don't think I've ever been to Station Square, actually.
Aw, you're
Suppose we'll have
missing
to
out.
fix that.
Although it does seem a little intense for me, especially those rides.
No worries,
The
Silver.
bright lights are
Maybe
what
we
do it
can
for
go
me.
to Twinkle Park together sometime and at
So
least go bowling.
So this is what I'm
That would
hearing.
be
You're
fun.
taking Silver to Twinkle Park.
I mean, as friends, of course.
What other way would be doing that, huh?
In other words, when Silver, wait. We can totally get in for free.
Oh, right. I've seen the fan art.
Wait, what?
What?
Fan art?
Wait, Silver.
Sylvamy?
What?
Yes, I've seen it in art.
Yo.
Showed me it.
Silver?
Silver.
Silver?
You did not go on DeviantArt, did you?
Tails had me handcuffed. I'm sorry.
No! No! Not the cinnamon roll. Why, Tails? Why?
Did you at least have the sensitive, did you at least have the sensitive media thing turned on?
Why was I fat?
No!
Oh, God!
You
Tails,
monster!
why was I fat? Tails!
Guys, no!
See, no,
we are
I
not.
would not take that
Everyone
amount
stop!
of
No,
disrespect.
not the cursed fan art, guys.
Hey, yo,
No.
Sonic, Shadow, you guys got a question.
This is okay. Oh yeah, let's read that.
Tails,
To
you
Sonic and
monster. I thought I had respect for you.
guys, Shadow. Let's pretend that never happened. Anyways, to Sonic and Shadow from Classic Sonic, how would you react to someone with an Eggman flag supporting Eggman? Honestly, anyone who supports Eggman, what's wrong with you? Do you need to talk to someone? Do you need a listening ear? Are you okay? Why would you ever support Dr. Eggman?
It's
Unfortunately, you are no friend of mine.
Yes, capturing little flickies to work batniks is despicable.
Even coming from me, not even human, I can say that is inhumane.
Very much so. Also, Ivan Jr. says, "Hi, Sonic." Hi, Ivan.
People here are so friendly.
No kidding.
So long that you've been here. They weren't always so friendly. Mostly, Tails had to kick a lot of people.
Yeah, don't tell
What
Tails this, but I stole his chips.
Wolf reacts. What does that mean?
Where are my chips?
Oh!
So,
misread
that's
it.
what he means. He went to go get a
Swear to
snack.
God, my name was on those.
What? They're just Ruffles. You can buy another pack at the store.
Oh, thank God, he didn't take the
Ruffles?
Doritos.
Just Ruffles?
Oh boy.
Well, looks like you've ruffled his fur there, Silver.
Sonic, I will snap your legs so you can no longer run.
Tails, I can make you a chocolate mint cake.
Ooh, I'd actually like that. Thank you.
No problem. Just relax. It's gonna be okay.
Rosie, someone I believe asked us who do we think is the best cook that we know, and I said you.
Aw, thank you.
I asked
You
that.
do make quite the delicacy.
Oh,
I did as
gosh,
well.
guys. Maybe one day I can cook all you guys a great lunch. Maybe dinner.
Actually,
I'm
that
down
sounds
for
like a
dinner.
really good idea.
Your cafe is the only time I ever stop in town to grab a coffee.
You guys are just reminding me that I should just move down to
Aw,
the past.
guys, you're making me blush.
Good. At least you know that you're appreciated for all of your efforts.
Lonely Sandwich, you keep your hands to yourself. You're not getting anywhere close to Tails.
Seriously, you're not getting anywhere near my little brother. Okay, you'll
Oh,
have to fight
you're a
me,
foul.
Shadow, Silver, and Amy,
And me
Rouge,
too.
and Silver. I mean, Blaze.
Okay, on my bucket list, move to the past.
Who said it?
Oh, hi, George.
Who?
Oh, Blaze, it's a good thing
Said it.
you're here. We have a question. What do you think of Rosalina? That's to you and Silver.
Never heard of her.
Rosalina, that's the person
Silver,
from the Olympic Games,
Silver,
right?
didn't we have you come to the Mario crossovers a few times? I swear you were there.
Yeah, Silver, you were
Yeah,
in
I
the
remember that,
Olympics.
but it's kind of it's been a while.
We
I don't think
specifically
Rosalina was
opened a
there.
time portal for you to come back into the present so that way you could join us at the Olympic Games.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, that one blue lady. I know who you're talking about now.
More like turquoise silver, but you almost got it.
Close enough.
In his defense, the only kind of color he's ever seen has been red, orange, and gray.
That's fair, I
Oh boy.
suppose.
Oh, and purple,
Sadly.
obviously.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to move to the past at this point. It's not like I can really repair my future anymore. I'm the last one living.
Well,
Oh, here we go. This
welcome
one's
you
to
with
me.
open arms, Silver.
Anyways.
Yeah,
okay,
I just
so
have
you
to
guys.
find a place to move into.
Oh, I thought we were going to answer the question because this one's for me, which is, would you swim under the ocean to try out Krabby Patties? I'm kind of curious. I'll admit that, but I don't think it's worth it to go underwater to try a Krabby Patty.
I could put a barrier over you.
Do they have DoorDash?
Have them.
Are you dumb? Shadow, no.
I do not want a
DoorDash.
safety bubble around me, Silver. Okay, I do not want a safety bubble. Do you know how humiliating that is?
You had a bubble shield before.
He's not wrong.
To Sonic, what do you think of Chris Thorndyke and Chuck Thorndyke? Who?
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 Sonic X.
Ugh.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea
Yes.
what
I
they're
have no
talking
clue
about,
what you're
Shadow.
talking about.
What do you mean is that?
Sonic X. You mean my X
Blah.
profile on the site that used to be Twitter?
Or are you talking about like his ex-girlfriend or whatever?
All I did was
You
just
talk
Google
about
it
my
on Twitter to see
Xbox?
where Chris and Chuck Thorndyke are from, and it said it's Sonic X, so I'm assuming that's
Wait a
where it's
minute. Wait a
from.
minute. Wait. Are you talking about that other than? Oh my gosh.
Chris and I seriously do not know
No,
who you're talking
Sonic.
about.
Remember those other books that I had to snatch from Silver that one time?
No.
It
Are
was
you
like
talking? The only time that I remember anyone taking books away from Silver was when he had a Twilight addiction, and we took
Oh,
his books
God.
away.
we don't
Because
talk about that.
he
We don't
started
talk
writing
about
fanfic.
Twilight.
He
don't
started
talk
writing
about that.
fanfics.
No, Sonic. There was one where you were like.
You don't understand. The only
friends
thing I
with
wrote
women.
fanfic for was Undertale.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. If you were the one who wrote the fanfics about Undertale, who was the one that we had to have an intervention about their obsession with Twilight?
Lily Sandwich, how? How?
I don't know. Tails
Shadow
was
was the
kind
one
of
who was
still
alive.
addicted
Another
to
murder on
Twilight.
my
Tails
hands.
looks
Well,
alright to me.
Shadow was
It's this
addicted.
time
Are
around
you
the
sure it was
train.
Shadow?
Yeah, I remember seeing them in his room.
Shadow was it?
What?
You like Twilight? Dude, that is so out of character for you, Shadow. What the hell?
I mean,
I
he
did.
smells like
I went on a
lavender, so-
whole tangent on why I like vampires, did I not?
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
but sparkly vampires?
Guys, we're
Really?
doing that thing again.
Yeah, but it's kind of fun.
But you wait.
Wait, Classic Sonic said, remember the kid who saved you from the pool? Yeah, Chris Thorndyke. I
remember Silver was going through these books
about
this other dimension.
I think I know kind of who you're talking about. You mean the kid that kind of looks like a bootleg version of Sora from Kingdom Hearts? You guys talking about him?
Turns
There
out
you
there's
go,
several
that's
books of
him.
you. Hell, you even fallen into a couple books, haven't you? One about Arthur and one about the Arabian Nights. How interesting.
I still can't believe you over here
I mean,
missed
yeah, you
our
missed your
date
date.
over that. I thought you were lying. I'm still sorry. I thought
What
you
are you
were
talking
lying
about?
that.
Lying about what?
You missed our date that one time because you said you wanted to do a storybook.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. I also don't like talking about that.
Shadow, do I hear boss music?
What?
What?
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't.
I was about to say.
I think that's from more of your area rather than theirs.
Silver,
live
are
is a
you in
dangerous
danger
place.
right now?
Oh, another question.
Besides seeing a fire right
Wait, what
behind
the-
me, I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay, so we have one for Amy and Blaze. Rouge, you might want to go get Blaze for this one. What are your opinions on Cream the Rabbit? Why do you like her so much?
What kind of question is that? Who doesn't like Cream?
That's actually a really good question there, Amy. Who doesn't like Cream? She's very sweet. She's very optimistic. And by God, like we've said, she makes amazing cupcakes. And her mom, holy smokes, there is no pastry that she makes that isn't the best that you've ever eaten.
She's the reason
Ironic
why
her
I'm
name
an
is
amazing
Vanilla,
cook
and
to
yet she
this
can make the
day.
best vanilla cake I've ever had.
Don't let Vector into this podcast if he finds out we're talking about vanilla.
I really don't
back
want
to
Vector in
Cream.
here. No way in the world am I letting that hack detective in this stream.
If I may add my input, since it was my question as well, I think she's very sweet and she'll grow up to be just like her mother.
No,
I sure hope so.
well, Blaze?
Wait
Blaze?
a minute.
Blaze?
Did she leave her own stream?
Whoa.
Did the
Okay.
stream end?
No, it's still going. Blaze left her own stream.
Oh,
Oh,
it must be
there she
Blaze,
is.
holy crap, you're back. What happened to you?
Oh, thank goodness.
We got a question, by the way.
That's right. That's
My
for Shadow and
Wi-Fi is
Silver.
not very nice to me.
Ouch.
Oh,
Okay, anyways, Shadow and Silver, what would you do if you fought Dark Oak and the Metarex from Sonic X?
I've
Well,
seen
let me
pictures
see-
of
let
them.
me
They're
see
just
what those
robots.
are.
I could just tear them apart. Kind of like
you
what
know, what, the amount of power
Well, obviously
Silver
I
has is
win.
honestly, the more that I think about it, terrifying.
Yeah, I've only been super twice, so.
Obviously, I would win.
I mean, Shadow beat me in that, and also he's more experienced at hand to hand. I don't like getting my hands dirty.
That's what I'm for.
I will commend you for your courage, though, to try and throw a punch at me.
Well, Shadow complimenting Silver? What?
Yeah, Shadow's actually kind of calmed down. He's been taking some anger management classes.
Oh,
And
I'm
kinda
glad
surprising.
those classes
And
that I
lots
told
of
you to take
therapy.
really pulled off.
You know, it's interesting that we're talking about this, Amy, because someone asked before you showed up how Shadow felt about you hugging him.
Oh, I hope it was good.
He liked it, Amy.
What?
If I were to say it almost word for word, I said that with the typical physical touch that I would get, which would typically likely be a punch or a kick or something, it was definitely a nice, it was definitely a pleasant experience to feel something soft and gentle for once in my life.
You're
I
quite
mean-
lucky, Amy, that he didn't gut check you.
Yeah, we don't talk. I still have a dent in my head from what Shadow did to me.
It was just purely platonic, Rouge. Come
You
on.
you also have injuries still from when Shadow fought you. Okay, yeah, I have
Lonely Sandwich,
couple
stop spamming.
bruises and some trauma. I had some severe head trauma for a time after fighting Shadow.
We did go at it pretty hard back in the early days.
Pause.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. You want to
Pause,
rephrase
man.
that, Shadow?
Wait, what?
No, what Shadow means is that we fought with as
Uh-huh.
much ferocity and intensity as possible.
I'm gonna
Shadow
Pause.
held nothing back.
Those were back in the
Shadow.
early days,
Enjoy
a few
this.
years ago.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Shadow and
Silver
I fight
has a
sometimes
question.
too.
What's up?
What do you think of Emerald?
Emerald?
Emerald.
I don't think I ever met him. By the time
That
I
is
was
good.
around, by the time I came back, he was beyond destroyed.
Oh.
Oh, this question's for me. Hey, Sonic, how has your day been? Well, could have been better, honestly. Let's see here. I started the day off with another Eggman assault, because of course Egghead had to start my day off with that. Annoying as always. But you know, I defeated Eggman, and I went to a local restaurant to get myself a chili dog, and
Don't you mean 10?
yeah, but the point is they
Don't
messed
you
up
mean
my
a
order,
dozen?
and my chili dogs were undercooked, and I figured it wasn't worth it to even talk to them about it because they messed up my food the one time. They were probably gonna mess up again, and honestly, I just couldn't
Aw.
take that crap.
Poor Sonic.
I don't
No
like my
worries.
food
I'll
being
make
messed
you
up
some
either.
fresh chili dogs for you. Your favorite.
Thanks, Rosie. Well, actually turned my day around after everything I went through. And not
Oh
only
gosh.
that, but man, I had a little bit of a run-in with how do I say it? Kind of had a run-in with the cops again.
Jesus.
Oh boy, what happened?
That's the son of the police.
Well, I was running downtown in one of the human cities because that's where I go to get my chili dogs, and I was running really fast, and I shattered quite a lot of windows. I mean, the cops never caught me, but I mean, it wasn't fun having an entire like police precinct chasing after you, and they didn't start firing at me. Thank God I'm faster than a speeding bullet.
Shadow,
Jeez,
how did
Sonic.
you tell me about this? Don't you work for Gun?
Yes, well, I work for Gun, but I don't actually work for the part of the police forces part. I'm more part of military.
Yeah,
Ah,
Seeking
Shadow only gets
agency
involved
as
when
well.
like there's something
I
more
get
serious
involved with
in.
the serious cases. And
Sonic,
also a
Global
contingency
cases.
plan in case Sonic decides to ever go rogue.
Do you really think I
Jeez.
go rogue, Shadow? Do you really think
It's
that?
No, but it's always a
Everybody has
possibility.
backup
You
plans.
run from the police.
Okay. Like I said, it's not my fault. I run really fast, and the shockwaves that I generate
Telling
from
you
running
to
so fast.
jog in the city. Jeez.
But Amy, that's so boring.
I mean,
You
Sonic,
could
if
have
it
came
makes you
to
feel
my
any
house
better,
and I could have gave you a lot of chili dogs, but no, you wanted to go in the city.
I mean, Sonic, if it makes
Rosie,
you feel
the
any
last
better,
time I had
Blaze has
talked to
done
you,
it
which
before,
was
too.
the day before, you said you were going to spend the entire day baking. Don't you remember?
Sonic, it's you. You know I would have at least took some time out of my day
Okay,
to make
yeah,
you
but
some
do
chili dogs.
you really think I'm a selfish kind of person, Ames? Do you?
I mean, apparently, if you're going to be running through town just for chili dogs.
This is not about the. This isn't about the running.
What
This
is
is about
it
the
not
chili
about
dogs.
the chili dogs?
Sonic. At least, if it makes you feel any better, I remember Blaze caught some speeding tickets because of running too fast before.
Well, that does sound right. Anyways, let's go to another question. To Sonic, what is the hardest terrain to run on? Snow, rocks, or ice? Ice. Definitely ice, especially if it's over a body of water, because I can run, as we've explained, pretty fast, and I can
can melt
generate
it.
a lot of heat because of the friction, and I've melted ice before. And there have been a few times where I have fallen in the water, and yeah, cold water is very unpleasant. I've almost
became a
died
head
a few
tickle.
times from hypothermia. Thankfully, Tails was there to save me.
Not
was there
just
that
normal
one
water,
time.
but cold water.
Just letting him suffer, Shadow.
Sub-zero water.
No, I wouldn't let him suffer.
Shadow.
Again, last thing I would ever want is for Sonic to be taken out. We kind of need each other in order for us to progressively get stronger.
That's fair, I suppose.
Ooh, a lot more questions came up.
Yeah, we got
here's
one for Silver.
Silver.
How's Shadow in your timeline?
as I've mentioned, he's locked up still. I've never attempted to try to break him free from the Ark.
Whoa.
Okay,
Wait, why?
so
Oh, simple. It's because Eggman never found him in where I'm from.
Oh.
Plus,
So
I don't think his
most-
psychokinesis is strong enough to beat the gravity of the Earth at the moment.
That, and also if you did attack me at all, I wouldn't win, and I wouldn't want to risk the Earth being destroyed because of your altered programming.
What do you mean programming?
Gerald originally told Shadow to altered his memories that said that Maria wanted to destroy the Earth whenever that wasn't the case.
That is true.
So brainwashed
I would
him.
actually be more of a
Instead
hindrance.
programming like he's a robot.
It's a similar thing, but
It's one of those things where your memory can be manipulated and changed to
gaslighting.
to meet exactly what the
yeah, long story short, Shadow was definitely gaslit.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't ready for that response. Gaslit. I was prepared for just brainwashed, but not gaslit. I'm sorry.
Okay, anyways, next question to Sonic. How was it like battling Giganto? A pain. Have you ever been swatted by something that massive? This thing is, I want to say, probably around 1,000 feet tall, and yeah,
Well, it's
it
not
really
like it
fucking
hurt
hurt.
per se, but it
Megatron.
definitely.
This
it
thing
definitely did
fucking
something.
hurt.
Even in your supersonic form.
Yeah, it still kind of hurts a little bit. It stings.
Suppose you are
Anyways.
getting a bit sloppy.
I'm just gonna ignore that, Shadow. Anyways, to Sonic, remember Sam Speed? Would you ever visit him again and even race with him?
Who?
Oh, that
Okay,
one racer
Classic
from
Sonic the
the.
Hedgehog, those are from our alternate dimension books. We don't actually know those people. We heard about them from the books that we have, but that's about it.
Yeah, Amy's got a point. This whole Sonic X stuff everyone keeps on talking about, I've never met these people. This is an alternate timeline, universe, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, to Sonic, how fast it goes. I can go well over the speed of light at this point. I
Wait,
used to be just a little bit past the speed of sound, but as I've kept on going and running and running and running, I've gotten a lot faster.
hang on. They said it. How
Yeah.
fast it goes.
How fast
What's
it goes. I'm just gonna assume they meant how fast do I go.
Yeah, they did correct themselves later in the comments there.
Oh,
If
okay.
I have a question. If
Okay.
Shadow, you are almost if close to Sonic's speed, are you faster than the speed of sound? Not light per se, but
Nope, we lost Silver.
uh-oh. Not sound, not light per se, but sound possibly.
Oh, hey, Silver,
I
welcome
can
back.
definitely comfortably say that I am at least second, if not equal, to Sonic's speed.
Which is pretty fast.
Also Shadow. Boop.
Okay, so this one is to me from Classic Sonic. What do you think of Turbo, the fastest snail? He's a snail, he's not that fast, so I'm definitely not impressed.
I mean,
this
it's
one is
impressive for a
Rosie.
snail, at least.
Yeah, but it's not impressive to me. Anyways, to Rosie. How fast is Sonic?
Well, it depends. If you're talking about, like, by foot, very fast. Like, I've never met anybody as fast as Sonic, except Shadow. Heck, I'm surprised I'm able to catch up to him sometimes. Makes me think that he may have... Wait a minute. Sonic,
Yep.
sometimes I chase you around. Do you slow down for me?
Yeah, that's my casual jogging speed. That is a very, very casual jog to me.
See, me personally, I would never take that
So-
out of disrespect.
So let me get this straight. Whenever I chase you around, instead of actually running away from me to get away from me, you actually slow down for me to be able to catch you?
Yep.
Why?
It's actually
Well,
kind of fun that way. Because the thing is, you get close enough to catching me, but just not enough. See, if I was going so fast at top speed, you not only wouldn't be able to catch me, you wouldn't be able to see me.
So you mean to tell me you're doing that to tease me?
Well, not only
Yeah.
that,
Does
but I
sound like
believe it's also
Sonic.
to encourage you to try and get faster.
No,
be
it's Sonic,
fair-
that's probably not it. He's over here just teasing me because he knows I can't catch him, and I never could.
Rosie, fine, I'll admit it. I'm a little bit of a softie. Shadow, I told him that in confidence.
Wait,
I
what?
have been trying to help you get faster, okay? I have accepted that you're a part of my team. And yeah, I've been trying my best to motivate you.
Next question, please. Sonic's super fast. That's all I gotta say.
Alright, this one's for Silver. Would you join the Time Patrol from Dragon Ball?
It's too
What?
many people.
What?
Okay, so I
Feel
guess
too
no,
many
he would
people
not.
and
He
too
would not
much
join
fighting.
the Time Patrol.
Yeah, I agree. I only fight whenever I have to.
Okay, to Sonic, have you ever ran into cement before and got stuck? No, I've not gotten stuck running through cement. I have ran through it before a few times, but I
Don't
move
lie.
so fast that
Don't lie.
that's never happened to me, Tails. I move a little
Well-
bit too fast for that one.
There was this one time he ran through some wet cement. He didn't even know it was wet cement until he got to his destination. I was
Yeah,
there,
My
and I was
sneakers were
I was
ruined.
asking Sonic what happened to his shoes.
My sneakers were ruined, and I was so mad.
So that's what
stains are
happened to
still
the
on the
soap.
carpets.
So that's what happened to the soap shoes.
Yep, that's exactly what happened to the soap shoes. I was wearing them.
He was so upset.
And
I
they were
couldn't help
even
but
gifted
laugh
to
and
you.
cry at the
They
same
were
time.
a present,
I
and
felt
I
so
ruined
bad.
them. And we tried to clean them, but it did nothing. The concrete had permanently set into the material.
I felt
The
so
stains are
bad.
still on the
Me and Sonic
carpets.
went shopping
Yeah.
for the whole day.
Yeah, Amy did her best to cheer me up, but it was definitely never the same.
Who
I
could have
miss the
known
soap
that
shoes.
who could have known that the shoes that you had gotten just then were actually almost exactly like your old classic ones you had worn back in the day? Who could have seen that coming?
He still had a pair. That's all. He had a pair from whenever he first got his green eyes.
It was wait,
No,
what?
these ones are more angular.
You did wait, what?
Oh, yeah. These are contacts.
Yeah, guys, when he got his green eyes.
These are contacts, guys. You know that,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, Sonic, I didn't know you had bad vision.
No,
What?
I just decided to
thought
get
I was the
color
blind one.
changing contacts. I figured they look way better than my really dark brown.
I see.
Honestly.
Now,
boy.
actually, that raises a question then. Then why do they turn red when you go super?
Color changing contacts.
Ah, I see.
Wow.
Sonic, you have another question. You have like 3.
Have you ever heard of the Speed Force? What do you think of it? Flash has seen it before. You see, I've never I know what the Speed Force is, but unlike Flash, I don't need to pull from some interdimensional force to go fast. I just go fast, and I think it's
just
kind of
are.
like it's just kind of like a cheap thing, because like he can steal other people's speed and add it to his own. It's all my own ability. I don't have to just like nab Shadow's speed or nab Blaze's speed. I'm just fast. I don't have to take it from anyone else.
Yeah, that's all Sonic is just speed. It's not like he has any magic or any special abilities. He just be speed.
Speed and optimism.
He just is
Mhm.
fast.
Exactly. I am speed. Okay, to Sonic. Okay, a lot of these are to me.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
How many rings to transform into Super
English
Sonic?
language.
50. Just 50. But I need more rings because I eventually start eating through them because they do give me power. And once I run out of rings, once I've used all their power, I lose my super form.
The transformation is the first step, but in order to stay in the form, you require the power of the rings in order to continue to use the form.
And it uses 50 rings to actually be able to transform. I need the energy of all 50 rings to bring out the power of the Chaos Emeralds. Okay, this one is not a question, but to Sonic, help me. I don't think I can. Okay, more for me. How has Fang, Bean, Bark, Mighty, and Ray been doing? Well, Mighty and Ray, we saw them not too long ago. They're doing pretty good. Fang is back again, and he's a nuisance. Bean,
Bean's that
we
little
don't talk
green bird, right?
we don't talk about Bean, especially because of his association with explosives. As for Bark, he's not doing too well thanks to global warming.
Well, I do visit him sometimes and give him some cake.
Wait, visit who? There was 5 people mentioned.
Bart.
Yeah. Okay, this one's for everyone. What kind of sweet desserts do you guys like?
I like chocolate covered strawberries a lot.
Those are pretty good.
What
I
about
must
you,
say,
Charlie?
I do find it quite convenient whenever I have chocolate milkshakes.
I really
Chocolate with a
like
sense of red.
coffee cake. Like, I don't like coffee itself, but I really like coffee cake. The sweet cinnamony cake. I love that. It's so great.
I have had coffee cake. I can agree. It is very nice.
Right now, I've been craving lemon cake. I don't know why, specifically lemon cake right now.
I don't think I've ever had lemon
Lemon
cake.
bread's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I should make you some sometime. Oh, it's
Ooh,
so good.
sounds like a treat to
I've
me.
had like a Sprite cake before.
A Sprite
Wait.
cake?
What?
Yeah, it was pretty much a cake that just tasted exactly like Sprite. I've had it before, and
I
no,
don't really
I
like
know it's
Sprite.
and look. I know it sounds bad, but you actually have to try it first.
No, I heard about it.
Look,
I
Shadow,
remembered,
I don't doubt it, Shadow. I really don't. But I don't like Sprite as a soda to begin with.
Me neither.
So, yeah.
Charlie actually challenged me to try and make the Sprite cake. I remember that cake.
It tastes like TV static with battery acid.
A little bit.
Yeah, I do not like any
That's the
lemon
best
lime
part.
sodas. No Mellow Yellow, no Mountain Dew, no Sprite. None of that.
No, but my favorite dessert, Terrell, is chocolate cupcakes with a black and red icing.
Good to know. Good to know. I'll take notes on these so I can make you guys these sometime.
Shadow, didn't you once say you liked tiramisu?
I do still, yes, but it's one of those things where I like to try something new, and I tend to like that a little bit more at first. I'll probably go back to liking that more, but for now, I'm trying something new. I'm enjoying chocolate
Can't blame you on
milkshakes
that
so
one,
far.
Shadow. Sometimes you have to sample everything that life throws your way.
But
Life is all about experiences.
Got a point there, Shadow.
But technically, my favorite dessert would have to be like strawberry soft served ice cream.
I don't like strawberry ice cream. They actually have little chunks of the
I
strawberry in the
thought
ice
you'd
cream.
like
But
strawberry
soft serve,
shortcake,
soft
Amy.
serve doesn't have the chunks. It's just flavored strawberry.
Well, maybe I'll give it a whirl sometime. Anyways, question for me. To Sonic, how many chili dogs you eat? How many chili dogs
boy.
do I eat?
I feel
That depends.
like it's more of
I could
how many
eat-
can you eat?
How many can I eat? So many. I can eat well into the
Okay.
hundreds because my metabolism is insanely fast. Okay.
I
And
can-
then he runs it
I
off
can
and
actually
runs.
answer that question because of the bill from the grocery store I have. Okay, so carry the one. He manages to eat over 15.
Really?
Per
I
second.
swear 15 per second. Yeah, that sounds a lot more plausible than just 15 in total. Because you do not know this hedgehog if you said only 15.
Yeah, 15 per second. So it's like to sum it up, I'd have to say over 250 in one visit.
Yeah, that
Jeez.
sounds pretty right to me. Okay, next question. This
Close
one's for
enough.
you, Silver. Do chili dogs still exist in your timeline? And I would like to know that too, because I want to know if I should even bother visiting the future.
Well,
No.
then.
I barely have to. I have to live off of like burnt scraps, basically. That's
Ew.
why I'm trying to. That's
God,
why
the
I'm.
future
gonna be-
sucks.
That's why I'm moving over there, probably with Blaze or something.
Jeez.
No
remember-
chili dogs! What the heck kind of future is this, Blaze? And you're judging me?
I remember
Be
you came
nice.
to visit me and you had this backpack with like what looked like these weird looking grain bars.
They were
Those are
created
called
for.
granola bars.
Did
was-
Silver?
No,
Blaze, did
not
you really? or
granola.
Rouge, whoever the heck you are today, I am not trying to start a fight with Silver, okay? Calm down!
What?
It's a
What those
rouge.
are is whenever BioLizard first attacked, those are created for soldiers to have all their nutrients in them.
Oh, that's smart.
Kind
But
of.
no worries, Silver. If you ever need to visit the future again, I'll make sure that you have a well-packed meal, okay?
Yeah, it matters what dimension I'm in. I might start if Blaze doesn't mind. I'd probably start living with her.
Aww,
Hmm.
that'd be very nice.
I bet she wouldn't mind.
Plus,
Hey, so-
I would need the company anyway.
We got a question for Shadow. Shadow, would you fight Kirby?
No.
I
Oh,
can
You see,
actually do a good
Even
Kirby.
I know my limits, and there are some people that I must recognize I cannot beat in a fight. Kirby is definitely one of them.
Seriously, Kirby would kill everyone in this call, and that is
kill,
not
he
even a
devour.
joke.
Ew, that's gross.
Kirby
could do
would
a little bit of
inhale
that.
everyone
last
here,
thing I
and he would
want
just
is
get a
for
new
some
copy
pink
ability.
bubblegum thing in order to absorb my powers and use it for malicious use.
Yeah, I don't think Kirby's malicious. I've met Kirby, even in Smash Bros. He is not malicious in any capacity.
Oh my
Kirby
gosh,
looks a little cute.
I wouldn't know. I've only seen glimpses of him,
Yeah,
Joker.
only when you show up as an assist trophy.
unfortunately.
Kramer has a funny question for Silver.
What is it?
How many times have you
times
said it's no use?
use?
Only once or twice.
Wait, really?
It's
Yeah.
just a meme.
I wouldn't fight Kirby me personally, but sometimes I try and imitate his voice. It's quite fun.
Hi!
Boyle!
Boyle! Boyle!
Don't summon the demon. Don't summon the demon.
Don't summon the demon! Don't summon the
summon the
pink!
demon.
He's literally known as the pink demon, guys!
Whopper,
If you-
hamburger,
Okay, we're not dealing with this. We're
Wait,
not
hang
dealing
on, why
with
did
If you
this.
say
people
it
think
3
that I
times,
was
then
the
you
pink
summon
demon?
him.
Boyle!
Okay.
Boyle!
Okay.
Boyle!
Oh god, he's here!
Alakazam, Alakazam.
Stop!
Okay, next question. This
Gosh.
one's for Amy. What do you think of Miss Pac-Man?
Oh,
Miss Pac-Woman.
well, about that,
Slay.
Wasn't she kind of
I-
erased from
I have
existence or
met Miss
something?
Pac-Man, but I hate to break it to you guys.
She was erased from existence, wasn't she?
no.
No, she got rebranded. Her name is
No,
Pac-Mom
it
now.
turns out Pac-Man had a
An affair?
no. It had a like Let's just say Pac-Man had a phase. No, that's terrible. Let me just spit it out. Pac-Man used to do drag at one point.
What are you talking about? I've seen Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man together, and yeah.
Yeah,
at
don't
one
they have a-
point.
Didn't
At one time, I've seen them together at one time before. Okay, at the same time, they
Don't
were in
they
the same
live
room.
That no. Yes, no. I'm telling you. I'm telling the truth. I swear.
they have a kid together? No.
They really
Why did he
do.
put the bow on his? He over here.
It must
Oh my
have been
god!
given-
I'm gonna hurt Pac-Man. I know what he did. He was over here mocking me. That's what he was doing.
Yeah,
kinda
that
look
sounds,
like
that
Kirby,
sounds a
Amy.
lot more like Pac-Man. If I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
Amy,
probably
you
because he ate all
actually
your
do
food.
kind of look like
Over here,
Kirby.
he said, I remember I told him, oh, I would love to meet Miss Pac-Man one day. And he's like, honey, you already have, and it puts a bow on his head. I was so speechless.
That
And
was
then
him
he
trolling
walks
you.
away.
That was literally him trolling you. You
Because
really
he knows they
thought
look similar.
you really thought he was Miss Pac-Man?
For a moment, yeah.
Amy,
I still never
Do you
met
need
Miss
Seriously.
some
Pac-Man.
glasses?
Rosie, you
I-
are one of the smartest people I know. What the hell?
I
She
never
needs
met
some
Miss
glasses.
Pac-Man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think we're on
I'm
agreement.
smartest. Eat
Tails,
booty
I
water.
said one up. Tails. I said one of the smartest. One of the top 3 smartest people I know are Tails, Shadow, and Amy.
Wait,
Haha,
really?
eat that, suckers.
Wouldn't
Wait,
Rouge be a little
I didn't-
smarter?
Silver.
able to hack.
Thanks for the
She's able to
flattery.
Silver,
hack.
what's that supposed to mean?
Yes, I did have to hack the second pod that Shadow was in to wake him up again.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen Amy do some other really impressive shit.
The tarot cards, very impressive, I must say.
Thank you. And I learned how to do that at age 8.
Jeez.
Anyway,
Actually, I want to bring up a fun fact. Did you know before I was born, everyone in the future was actually born with these powers? It's just something that that Mobians evolved into to try and fight, but it still didn't work.
Wow.
that's
That's actually kind of depressing.
that is very wow. Anyway,
Okay,
there's another question.
So, yeah, we have a question for Rosie. What do you think of Minnie Mouse?
Oh, I love her. I love her so much. She's so cool, and I love her sense of style, but I think she needs to update her style a little bit. Oh, and I feel so bad for her. Honestly, not like pity, but more in the sense like I feel her when it comes down to the love of her life and having to be by his side all the time for him to constantly, like, she's been with him for many years. You guys know that.
90.
Did you know that they're not married still?
No, actually, they are.
No.
Get-
No.
Walt
they're
Disney
not.
said it in an interview.
No, not them. Those are voice actors.
I think
Also,
Silver was talking about the
Rosie,
characters.
What do you think?
Yes, they are actually married.
Rosie, they have a question for you. What do you think
Oh.
of Sky from Friday Night Funkin'?
Sky, I don't think I've met them. I don't know who that is. Wait a minute. Wait. If I remember correctly. Hang on. Is that? Oh, ha ha! Very funny.
What?
No, I'm not going into that. No, very funny. Ha ha ha.
Oh my.
Wait, what's happening?
Okay, I remember Sky now. Sky is if I remember correctly, Friday Night Funkin' is a game, and there was a mod about this character named Sky who is a very big fangirl of Boyfriend.
Why? He sucks so hard. Why
I
would
think
anyone
that's
ever
why
be
they
a fan
asked
of
me.
him?
How do I feel about, what do I think about Sky, because they're a big fangirl for Boyfriend, the blue-haired main character.
Okay. Look, Amy is a lot different than this Sky lady. Okay, that's a stalker slash fangirl. Amy was never a stalker. Amy was just a big fan. Amy thought I was a really cool dude, and I have to admit, I am, admittedly, the coolest dude ever.
Okay.
I beg to differ.
Of course you say that, Blaze.
Leave him alone. He is cool
Rouge.
and very attractive, but that's besides the point.
Blah,
The point
blah,
is,
blah,
what I'm
blah,
trying
blah.
to say here is that he is a really cool person. And honestly, when it comes down to it, there's like, I'm gonna stop talking now. Moving on.
Shadow has my vote for the coolest hedgehog in the room.
Of course
Oh,
you
no,
would,
for me, huh,
simps.
Rouge? I thought we were cool, Rouge.
I
We
mean,
are.
I don't know who to choose. It'd be kind of mean if
Silver.
I didn't choose anybody. You know what? I'm choosing Amy.
But, aw, thank you. Silver, you got my vote.
Okay, so Shadow, I believe Classic Sonic wants to know. Don't tell me your worst nightmare is Kirby. Really? You're the ultimate life form.
Yes, I may
I mean,
be the
Vegeta
ultimate
hates
life
worms,
form,
so.
but you see,
Wait, what?
something as small and innocent as Kirby can even absorb my powers and use it against even the people I hold close and dear to my heart. So,
Oh.
last thing I
Oh
would want
my.
is for them to do that. Plus,
Shadow.
if not absorbing me, then he could likely do a lot more.
Shadow.
That was so sweet.
Leo!
Oh, great, he's back! We're really gonna die this time. Anyways,
Somebody open the dead zone.
next question. This one's to me and Rosie. What do you think of Spyro and Ember? Well, Spyro's a very brave little purple dragon. I'll give him that. He's got a lot of heart. He's got a lot of grit, determination, and but once she was, no longer being mind controlled and therefore was evil, Cinder is, kind of like Amy. She's very strong and, yeah, definitely headstrong and would always stick by Spyro's side. You know?
A lot of these characters kind of remind me of Sonic a little bit, with filled with determination and saving the world stuff.
Did you say determination?
Silver, don't you start. Don't you start.
I'm
Silver?
sorry to interrupt you all, but we're gonna have to end it here, I'm afraid.
Oh, well,
It has been 3 hours after all.
Oh, jeez,
yeah.
3.5.
It has been 3.5 hours.
Oh, wow. Time flies when you're having
Well, I can
fun.
certainly say this has been a fun experience.
Agreed.
Yeah, it actually has been pretty fun, guys.
Thank you for inviting me to this. This is fun.
Yeah, it was.
No problem. I think that
Same
Tails'
here.
workshop used a little bit more than just one special guest.
Indeed. I
Let me
thank
know
you
if
all
we
for
ever do this
coming.
again. I'll see
Yeah,
how
me
my
too.
schedule looks.
Yeah, I'm actually down to do another one of these.
Me
I might do
too.
another tomorrow. Who knows?
Oh, I'm actually off work tomorrow and Friday.
The timing was perfect considering I just got off work too.
I mean, I don't work, so I don't have to worry about anything.
I'll be busy tomorrow. I have gun assignments.
I don't
As
really have a
do
job or
I.
anything.
Kind of hard to if your city's on fire.
Yeah,
Damn.
good point. That's why I'm moving in with Blaze.
But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. This is Tails' workshop. Well, Rouge talking for Tails, of course. Signing it out officially. Does anyone else have anything to say?
You guys have a good day, okay?
Hope to see you guys next time.
Yeah, we'll see you really soon. Gotta go.
Farewell.